Fans, I ask that you direct your attention to the center aisle of the bleachers in front of the press box and join me as we welcome captains number 2, Isaiah Ricketson, number 55, Jeff Buckley, number 64, Trent Patterson, and the rest of our Green Wave football team for tonight's game. The Green Wave coaching staff is led by, in his 49th year, head coach Jim Kelleher. The offensive coordinator is Ed Riley. The defensive coordinator is Jim Daly. The assistant coaches are Scott Pfeiffer, Dave Lyons, Tom Shepard, Bella Kabongo, Keith Faxon, and Kalanji Kabongo. The athletic director is Peter Serino. The superintendent is Peter Schaefer. The high school principal is Jonathan Bourne. The cheerleading coach is Kristen Gerhardt, and the athletic trainer for the Green Wave is Alicia Reed. The camera crew for tonight's game are Kevin Tocci and Matt Nelson. Broadcasting tonight's game on local cable access are Sean Riley, class of 1982, and Kevin Whalen, class of 1979. The chain gang across the field for tonight's game are Adam Nash, Steve McGuire, Dan Reardon, and the captain, Steve Wakeland. The PA spotter for tonight's game is Bo Ryan, and the referee for tonight's game is Rich Newman.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Green Wave Football, where tonight the Abington Green Wave with their home opener against the Apponequet Lakers. My name is Sean Riley. With me tonight, back in the saddle, is Kevin Whalen. Kevin, it's a beautiful night for football here at Memorial Field. Now that Chris Nagel has introduced almost everybody in the stadium, we are ready to start the game. It is a perfect night. There's no wind. It's no humidity. Field is in great shape. I want to thank the DPW, and the Green Wave are really looking for a quick start here in Game 2.
Yeah, nice bounce-back win tonight would be great. Make themselves one-on-one, Sean. You know, it was a nice little break last week, with Matt Nelson. Didn't have to be a straight man the whole time. So, but I think, some of the things you can build off. Obviously, Abington's a pretty young team this year, coming in. They got Mike Riley, the sophomore quarterback, and they've got a lot of younger players and a lot of guys filling in from, big shoes to fill from last year. And I think the big thing you want to see is just some growth every week, from this team, just getting a little bit better. And I think you'll see that tonight.
Let's hope so. The captains are out there for the Green Wave. Number 55, Jeff Buckley. Number 64, Trent Patterson. And number 2, Izzy Ricketson. Ricketson hoping to have a big year this year for the Green Wave coming out of the backfield for Abington. Obviously the guy with the most speed on the team. Referee Newman, who won the toss, and they declined. Or deferred to the second half is the more appropriate word to use there. And we are going to get ready for kickoff here with 12 minutes on the clock. The Lakers Coastal League, and they are also 0-1 after a tough loss to Middleborough in their first game last week. They'll be going down to Seekonk next week, and the Green Wave will be going to Sandwich next week.
So Apponequet is what, Lakeville and Freetown?
And a Sonnet.
In a Sonnet, okay.
Yep.
Another place I've never been.
Well, you should. It's beautiful down there.
I'm sure it is. South Coast.
All right, we're going to line up for the national anthem here, which will be played by the Abington Green Wave Band under the direction of Charlie Blanchett.
For a presidential proclamation, Governor Charlie Baker has ordered that the American flag and the flag of the Commonwealth be flown at half-staff until Monday night, September 19th, to honor the life and death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth.
No, I just asked yours.
If you aren't standing, please stand and remove your hats. And join me as we honor all that have served and continue to serve our country, giving their all to keep us free and safe, with the playing of our national anthem, tonight being performed by the Abington High School Band under the direction of Mr. Charlie Blanchett.
Great job there by the Abington Marching Band and led by Charlie Blanchett. So, looking forward to a great game here.
It's going to be a great game tonight. Kev, I was just looking out over the horizon, and if the camera could look down where the old playground was, and I mentioned old because the new playground, they just cleared the old playground out, the old Beaverbrook playground. I want to thank all of the many people who are working on the playground committee to put in the new Beaverbrook playground. It's been a great community effort, and this is now obviously the first stage of taking out the old and getting ready to bring in the new.
The old is gone. The old is done. It's gone.
Yep.
Yesterday, a big pile. It's pretty much all gone today. Getting ready to go. It's going to be very exciting news for my grandchildren.
Yeah, it's just a few weeks. You'll see a brand new playground, and they have more to add even next year. So, and there's a fundraiser coming up in November. We'll hope to bring you more information about that.
Well, we're looking forward to tonight's game. Hopefully, Abington can, by kicking off first, I think they're looking to pin back Apponequet here and get some decent field position. When they did have success last week against Cohasset, they ended up with a very short field when they actually kicked off. And they were able to hold Cohasset to not any movement there and got the ball at the 32-yard line, so hopefully they can do something similar tonight against Apponequet.
Hayden Powers will be doing the kicking on us for the Green Wave. AP, as he's known, number 75.
He's got a pretty good leg, Sean. Was
He
able
does.
to kick it all the way down to the 10. Sometimes a little bit of a line drive, but he can boot it back there.
Back for the Lakers, number 10 and number 16.
Number 10 is Brian Vale, and number 16 is Harrison Lemieux.
Harry Lemieux is their quarterback, all-around athlete.
Just a squib.
Picked up it right at the 30 on one bounce and then hit quickly at the 40. So the Lakers will come out.
Did I just jinx him about how he was kicking so well?
Apparently, Kev.
Hey, that's not a bad building. Not much of a return there for the Green Wave. Apponequet will start at about the 40.
Return by the Lakers, number 80, Austin Travis. Brought down by the Green Waves, number 75, Powers.
Powers gets credit for the tackle after his kick. Referee Newman signals first down. Here we go for the first play of the 2002 home season for the Green Wave. Come with one man in the backfield. Hand to the right up the middle. Pick up about 4 on the play. Green Wave wearing their home greens.
Nice bit of running there by number 4, who is Quinn Bennett. Picked up about 4 yards. Green Wave had pretty good pursuit at the point of attack there. Still able to pick up a few, though, so 2nd and 6.
Bennett's a senior, as is the quarterback, Harrison Lemieux. 2nd and 6, as Kevin just mentioned. Lemieux in the shotgun, got wings on each side. Another gear right up the middle on the left side. Dives forward, going to get just over midfield for the first down. I believe that was Gagnier, number 6, and it is enough. 2 plays, 11 yards, first down. Kevin, tough start for the Green Wave and Cohasset last week.
Well, I think, they ran into Will Bennett last week,
Yep.
John. Will Bennett is a hell of a player for the, for the Skippers, for Cohasset, and, he's going to have a great season. And, he was just a little bit too much for the Green Wave last week. Will Baker, I'm sorry.
Give right up the middle. Nice.
Did I say Will Bennett?
You did.
Okay, that's mixed up number 4, Quinn Bennett and Will Baker, but Will Baker for Cohasset.
Connor Pease on the tackle there for the Green Wave. He was a pretty good, when you have a running quarterback, especially a hard, big running quarterback.
Right.
It's, usually you're playing with a quarterback and 10 other guys.
Right.
The quarterback hands off, doesn't get involved. But when the quarterback's running, now you've got a runner with 10 blockers.
Well, and he was was a big kid, 6'4" or something, and over 200 pounds, so big boy. And
Caden Sierra out wide to the far side. 2nd and 9. Keeper, and he's going to be stood up after a pickup of only about 1.
Yeah, good pursuit by Patterson in there on that tackle. Number 51 for the Green Wave as well. That's Mike Elder, who's in on that tackle. Looked like
Also,
number 54.
Will LeBlanc was in there.
LeBlanc, he had a heck of a game last week. Defensively, had some good plays.
He did. I watched the replay of the game. I turned down the volume, but and then watched the game. And, he played pretty well defensively and offensively.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do, though. You get that first down where you keep them just to a yard gain now. 3rd down, you put them in a passing situation here.
Let's see if that's what they do.
It's going to be a pitch to the outside.
Good pursuit by the Green Wave, trying to string it out. Gagnier has nowhere to go. And really no gain on the play, bring up a 4th down.
That was just a great job defensively, really kind of,
Yeah.
as you said, Sean, strung it out. You had good defensive end play there, kind of forced them to go a lot deeper probably than
Right.
he wanted to go, and that allowed the pursuit from the defensive backs to come up and, hold that line of scrimmage. So great job there by the Green Wave defense on those 3 plays.
So it looks like a 4th and 8, and apparently bringing in the punt team.
Of course, you always have to watch once you're on the other side of the 50, the fake here, to
4th and 8. 2 men back for the Green Wave. Low snap, 1 bounce, kicks away.
good kick.
Yeah, good high kick. LeBlanc at the 15 gives the ball to
Ricketson.
Izzy. Ricketson was
Oh, it's
down
a
the
flag-
sideline.
penalty.
Flag thrown. They had a wall set up here on the near side. Izzy was turning on the Jets there as he got up over about the 40-yard line, but a flag.
Block in the back, right about the 37.
So that'll move the Green Wave back.
I didn't actually see the hit, but I did see the.
Well, Kev, you can see it right now.
I
An
know.
instant replay via
Instant
Abington.
replay
So
here.
Izzy just getting the handoff.
Nope, not there. It's that one where the guy was already down.
Stepped out around the 36, 37, but they'll mark it off.
From the flag.
They give him out of bounds to the Abington 8. So Green Wave will come out
at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. They had the wall set up, though. Nice job of setting that up. Really gave him a good 20 yards of running, good running head start there.
Now 72 yards away from the score for the Green Wave. All right, Green Wave come out with an eye backfield. LeBlanc and Nash, they give, coming around is, he's going to throw. He's got a man set up and falls just incomplete. They're trying to do a little screenplay over there with LeBlanc. A lot of misdirection on that play, just didn't connect and bring up 2nd down.
I got to give a lot of credit there to number 52 there for Apponequet. He kind of stayed at home, was able to read that. That's Raposa there. Was it Raposa? Number 52 is actually Tremblay. Was able to get out there the flat, and Riley really had to kind of make sure that he got the ball over him to LeBlanc, and just ended up being a little bit high out there in the flat.
I liked Izzy was coming around with a fake reverse and did a good job of faking it. Actually, drew my eye, and that's what you got to do with your running back coming out with the fakes. You want to get the linebackers moving your way, so your teammate can take it the other way. Shotgun for Riley. Riley handoff to Ricketson up the middle. Ricketson gets it up to about the 30, 31-yard line.
About 3.
Battling in the trenches already early here in the game. No wind, no rain here.
It's a beautiful night. This is perfect fall weather tonight.
Yep.
I will say, as you said earlier, Sean, the field is in spectacular shape. Probably the best I've seen it, despite the drought.
Aiden Powers at center for the Green Wave as Mike Riley, the sophomore quarterback, rolling to his right. Got a little pressure, still rolling, looking downfield, now going deep behind, and it's going to fall incomplete. LeBlanc was trying to get behind the coverage of number 16, Harry Lemieux, to bring up a 4th down play for the Green Wave. So neither offense getting their feet under them yet.
That's the toughest throw in at any level, is throwing the ball on the run. And kind of almost across your body, and kind of, when you don't have your feet set, that's a tall order to ask any quarterback.
And as we see every year for all these teams, as each game goes, the timing, the rhythm starts to get better and better, and then they really start to gel. It's how quickly can you get it rolling. Green Wave to punt. 2 men back at the Laker 38. Good high kick. Going to drive Lemieux back to his 30. Turns it right back up the middle of the field.
He's got some.
Coming down the near sideline and gets run out of bounds after he crosses midfield. Good punt.
It was a very good punt. About a 23-yard return there by Lemieux.
Where are they marking it, Kevin? At the 47?
Yeah, at the 47. 42, 47. It's a 23-yard return.
Lakers will take it in Abington territory now at the 47-yard line with 8:10 on the clock. And they break out again with the shotgun formation. 2 men in the backfield with Lemieux. 1 wide out. They give it come around the near side. Cuts up. Ball is loose on the ground. Ricketson hit him pretty hard. And I think Abington might have that. The ball got up. The tackle was at the 41-yard line.
Nope.
Nope. Didn't get it.
Greenway ball, not Apponequet's ball.
Good poke there by Ricketson, though. Number 2 coming up from the safety position. So the Lakers will go back into the huddle and keep possession of the ball.
If they're very fortunate there, that would have been a big pickup for the Green Wave. Of course, the Lakers, they end up in really very good field position here.
You saw that ball coming out in that hit. But the guys in the white recovered it, and it brings up 2nd down now. And along 4. Lemieux puts a man in motion to the far side. He's rolling, looking to throw. He's got a man open downfield, now goes to him, and he connects at the 25-yard line. And he is going to be into the end zone for some blown coverage, a 41-yard pass from Lemieux.
Just a tough angle taken there. Kind of came in front of the ball. I don't know if he was looking for the pick there by the Greenway player.
Caden Sear on the reception there. Not what the Green Wave wanted to give up right there.
No, not at all.
So
See the replay here. It's
Sear had basically 20 yards to run to pay dirt and was able to get over the white stripe. So it puts the first 6 on the board at 7-17. And they will attempt the point after conversion. Going to go for the 2-point conversion. Yep.
They're going for the 2.
Shotgun again. Lemieux gives right side to Gagnier. He's in for the 2-point conversion from 2 yards out.
8-0. Well, take advantage of the short field, Sean, and are able to get that fumble back. So the Lakers take advantage of that opportunity. Green Wave needs to come back here with 7:17 remaining in the first quarter.
47-yard drive, 8 points on the board. Get the student body section filled up down under the scoreboard, wearing their
all white.
They're white out tonight. Yeah. Well, a lot of fun doing down there. Chris Nagel is right now announcing the halftime bleacher bomb, where you buy your tennis ball for $5. They're all numbered. You throw it for the target out in the field. Closest one to the target takes home the cash prize. Kevin hasn't won yet, but he is still trying.
I have not won. I don't know if I could throw the ball that far, Sean.
Well, good thing it's test ball, Kevin. It'll bounce for you.
Yeah.
You know.
Mr. Merrick, I was told that is your lovely wife, Missy Merrick. Is that correct?
So
Thank you, Missy.
we have Izzy back deep on his own 5.
You got LeBlanc up a little bit, along with who's?
Looks like it's Nash, I believe. 29.
AJ Nash.
It is.
It'd be great to have the Green Wave get a nice grinded out drive here, Sean.
7:17 on the clock here in the first quarter. Lakers will kick off now. Going right to left across your television screen. Just a little
pooch.
Ball is loose at the 37, now picked up and tackled.
It's number 25 for the Green Wave.
That's Simonetti. Yeah, Ryan Simonetti doing a good job.
Picking up at the. I don't know if they were afraid of kicking it back there to Ricketson. It seemed like they were being pretty cautious, Sean.
Well, let's see what they can do here with the ball marked at the 39-yard line. First and 10. See if the Green Wave just tries to put it between the tackles here, or if they do a little misdirection, going outside. Come with 1 wide out to the near side. It's Darren Zenas, number 5. Riley in the center. Izzy in motion going left side, tries to cut it over the left guard. Stood up though, pushed back.
Well, he got a yard on that.
Good job by the linebackers coming up to respond.
Yeah, absolutely. It's number 19. That's Brody Jolly.
Got to pick up a 1 on the play, make it 2nd down and 9 for Abington here in the first quarter.
I'd like to see a little pitch, Sean. See if they can get stuff on the outside a little bit. They get some bigger kids on the inside. I don't think they'll be able to move as much and have that lateral quickness.
Yep.
maybe see what they can, if they can do something here.
A.J. Nash checks in for the Green Wave. Number 26, Lucas Foley, is the sole man in the running back, in the backfield, I should say. Looking to throw is Riley. He's got a man going deep.
He's got him.
Right down the middle, and it's connected to Nash. Nash all the way inside the 25 down to about the 21-yard line.
Nice little pitch and catch there.
Good route. Nash got behind the coverage. Riley saw it.
Riley
Nice
would have
ball
had,
down
I
there.
think he had to kind of avoid the pressure a little bit and he was able to step up into the pocket.
Green
A
Wave
little
right
bit of a
on the
hurry
ball.
up now.
Yep. Ball on the 21-yard line, waiting for the stakes to get set. First and 10. Give right side. Nothing doing there, though. A lot of white shirts. So it'll bring up second down for Abington. Green Wave trying to get the blood going here.
So look like about a half-yard loss there.
Carry for the Green Wave brought down by the Lakers, number 60, Jackson Moore. Second down for the Green Wave.
Riley's arm's definitely live, Sean. He's got a good release, good quick release. Can really sling it.
Izzy, number 2, in the backfield behind Foley, gets a pitch to Izzy. Izzy, nice block by
That's
Foley.
what you
Turns it
wanted.
up inside the 20 to 15. Ricketson gets close to the first down. We'll see
I
where they
think
mark
he's got
us.
that first down. I think he's got that. Maybe not. They moved him back a little bit.
Yeah, I think it might be just about a
Just
half yard short.
yeah.
Ball's marked at about the 13-yard line. 3rd and 1, Abington. It's a nice replay. Izzy just slid this right through and gets another 10 yards where a lesser back may have been put down after 1 or 2.
And that's the thing, too, is you can put him in space out there when he gets the ball outside. It's a huge difference.
Foley and Ricketson in the backfield. Riley calls the cadence, gives to Ricketson, bumps into the line, recoils, puts it up again. Not going to get the first, though, I don't think, Kev. Made 2 attempts to break that plane.
He had some forward progress. I don't think he got it, though. He really was slowed down that initial time and able to get a little bit forward, but it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, they're going to mark it just outside the 13 or maybe right on the 13. So 4th and 1.
Interesting to see what they do here. 4th and 1, just under 4:30 remaining in the first quarter.
Green Wave lineman up on the line. Zenas out wide to the far side.
They got a huge gap there.
Ooh,
Huge gap.
Riley takes it right up the middle, saw it, and a flag down. I think they're going to call motion. Oh, that's going to be a backbreaker. I don't think the backs were in the right formation. Yep. Illegal shift's going to move them back 5.
Well, I could see as they lined up there that there was a huge hole at the center where Riley could just spring up there. And that's if that's there all night long, well, now you could put yourself in a huge hole.
So that'll make it 4th and 6 now.
You saw the shift. I didn't see the illegal shift there.
Yeah, I'm not going to say numbers or names, but
Okay.
you know. They moved it. What did they move? They moved it to the.
They moved it back like almost 6 yards.
They moved it to the 17.
Yeah.
That ball should be back at the 19, I think, but I'm not going to say anything.
No, it shouldn't be
Oh, no,
back at
you're
the
right.
19. No,
Because
it
the
was.
ball was down.
It was almost at the 12. Yeah, they have it almost at the 18. No, they have it at 17. That's right. So it's really close to.
Yep.
Well, see what they do, Sean. I think, I don't know. They really haven't had the running success to be able to call a 4th and 5 here. I think, what, I would probably look maybe to the pitch outside, something like that, or have throw the ball once again.
Yeah, I mean, Izzy can use the speed, maybe to just get around that corner. But I think Abington, trying to establish.
The run.
Let's see the play that got him down here. This is a pass from Riley going downfield to Nash. Nice job by Nash turning around, get that ball, and picking up the.
The other thing is, too,
valuable-
Riley
valuable
actually,
yards.
Nash did a nice job of kind of spinning around, but Riley threw it to that other shoulder, which was good because the pursuing defender was kind of on that other side. Probably would have been able to knock that ball down if he threw it on the other shoulder. So nice throw by Riley, great pickup by Nash.
So the offense now coming up with a 4th down, 4th and 6 from the 18-yard line. Mike Riley, the sophomore, shares the play selection with his teammates. Aiden Powers and company out on the line of scrimmage. 2 men in the backfield. Looks like Nash and Foley. Izzy in the right side wing goes in motion. Looking to throw. Big pressure. Riley puts it up, going into the end zone, looking for Zenas, and it is incomplete. No Laundry, just going to fall good effort there. He had the big man out in the end zone. Some pretty good coverage, but Zenas looked like he had an opportunity to get that ball.
No looking back by the defender at all.
So it'll be a turnover and downs with 4:07 to go. I like that Abington going for the gusto there.
Well, you got to go for it.
So they'll turn it around with the ball at the 17.
That almost sounded like Waterboy did, didn't it?
What'd you say, Kev?
Well, you got to go for it. I can't remember the quote there, but.
First down. One man in the backfield behind Lemieux. Give left side up the middle. Gagner trying to find some room. Gets a couple of yards.
It's about 5.
A good running back.
Ricketson was stepping up there and making the tackle.
He's getting some holes in there.
It definitely is. There's
I was talking to a linebacker coach before the game, Dave Lyons, and he was saying, it's going to be an important game for his linebackers to really, kind of be running downhill, crashing hard, kind of try to blow up some of these plays early on.
Well, I don't think Apponequet's known for passing, so especially with their formation. But obviously they had that one rollout pass that was successful.
Quarterback option, he's going to keep it, but he gets wrapped up
there.
Perhaps a loss on the play.
Yeah, that's definitely like right there. That's going to be 3rd and 5.
Foley,
nice job of the Green Wave crashing
Buckley,
down.
LeBlanc all in on that one.
Yeah. Nice job of them crashing down and kind of closing that hole off that he tried to cut up into. And as you know, the thing you see there too, the quarterback, obviously that's an option play where he can pitch it out to number 6 there, Gagner.
Yeah. Thought he was going to do so, but he made the mistake of going right at Buckley and Foley, and that
I thought that was, well. I thought that was probably going to be the better choice there by pitching it out. It seemed like there's a little bit more space out
there. One wide out in the near side. 3rd down. Give up the middle. It's going to be stopped. Green Wave are going to bring up a 4th down decision here at their own 25-yard line.
It's going to be
at the Laker 25.
Yeah, 4th and 3 here. So.
Front team being called out. So 3 and out, just what the Green Wave wanted to see there. They want to get that ball back in the offensive.
Be interesting to see.
Ball.
They had that almost, that big kick return there. Be interesting to see what they do now defensively.
See if the Green Wave try to go with the reverse on the punt reception. Got LeBlanc and Ricketson standing about their own 45.
Snap!
Ball's rolling down towards the end zone. Punter picks it up, trying to escape. It's going to give the Green Wave great field position at about the 1-yard line.
In that instance, and I know it's hard at the time, Sean, he would have been better off taking the safety.
Yeah, you're right. 8 powers on the tackle.
Nice job by the Green Wave. And I said,
Kev.
Right, and they said the snap earlier, too. The snap before was a little bit short.
But by taking the safety, you're going to give up the 2
points, but you get the field position.
And then you'll kick it from the 20 instead of giving them, hopefully, the opportunity to score 6 to 8 points right now.
Well, I think that was a generous spot, too.
I do, too. They're out in the 3.
3? Yeah, I know. I think, geez.
Wow. So the Green Wave, with 1:50 to go here in the first, on the Laker 3. Riley under center. 2 men in the backfield. It's Foley and Ricketson. They give to Foley. Gets hit, though. Immediately, there's going to be a loss on the play.
Guys, you got to do a better job blocking up front. There's like nobody stopping anybody there.
Oh, big blitz coming right up the middle. So 2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line. You hear the velvety voice of Chris Nagel in the background. I said velvety.
Velvety.
He thought I said bellowing.
So I think this is where you do a pitch to Ricketson. You got on both sides. It's kind of even in the field. If you get him to go to the wide side of the field, give him some space.
Well, watch as he go in motion.
2 guys, penalty.
Yep, 5-yard penalty with 2 men in motion at the same time at the time of the snap. If you have 2 men in motion, they both have to stop before.
For a second, before. Now, the Green Wave can't be doing this. They just can't.
Can't go backwards, nope. But now the ball marked at the 10 to be 2nd down and goal. Minute and rolling here in the first quarter. 8-0 Laker lead. Lakers scored in their second possession.
Second down and goal for the Green Wave.
Green Wave given great field position on the muff snap on the punt.
Got to take advantage of those situations.
Right,
Just
definitely.
under a minute here in the first quarter.
Definitely 4-down territory. Michael Riley comes under center. He's got Foley directly behind him. Rickinson on the right. LeBlanc on the left. Rickinson goes in motion. They fake. They roll out. Riley under pressure. Throws. Goes it up.
Touchdown! Man of Muskegon!
A 10-yard touchdown pass to the near front corner of the end zone.
That was number 5 for the Green Wave.
Beautiful pass. And you really just thread the needle there.
That was a nice ball.
Really
Nice.
almost making up for the last one that didn't connect. This one, they certainly did.
Nice job there. Nice job of taking advantage of the.
Riley had the big defensive end coming right
That's
at
actually
him.
a good snag, and there was pretty good coverage there. By number 4 Bennett there for Apponequet, and he was able to stay with it and make the catch. Green Wave looks like they're going to go for 2.
Michael Riley's touchdown pass complete.
First touchdown pass of his career
Yeah, that's right.
for Michael Riley.
Brother Ed Riley down in
Clemson.
Clemson right now. He was texted me earlier, was hoping that it would be live stream, but we're not doing that this year. Got to come to the games. Give to Rickinson. Rickinson looking for a hole. It's going to be tied up, though, right at the 5-yard line, so the conversion is no good.
Makes it 8-6 with 22 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Is that touchdown play once again. Riley rolling right, gets pressure, puts it up in the air, nice spiral, and Zenas does a good job just going up with 2 hands and coming down with the ball between them with the 6 points. Green Wave on the board. Abington's been having trouble with the point after conversions as of late.
No. It's funny, we've had, Tommy Fanara for like 3 years there, so we had someone before that was pretty automatic too. I can't remember who, but it's been a 5 or 6 year run where it's been pretty automatic.
22 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Which is not always the case in high school football.
No. Hard to steal some of the good soccer players when you get good soccer teams. Abington golf team is tearing it up as of late. Got volleyball going on, boys and girls soccer. Girls soccer's been doing well. Cross country.
Everything. It's great time of year. Great time of year for high school athletics. That's for sure.
Bowers kicks it. It's going to bounce off the receiver at the
He's
30.
down.
Picks it up. And they didn't blow him down. Now they're saying he was down at the 30. No whistles.
That's where you blow the whistle and just, put the kid out of his misery there, Sean. Just hope that he
Right. Don't get hurt.
Because if he gets up, he could really get hit pretty. That's actually was a good call. His knee was up.
Well, they mark it at the 30.
30. Hopefully the Green Wave can do a quick 3 and out here once again. 17 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Similar formation. Wings on each side. Lemieux hands off Gagner right up the middle. Gagner stutters and gets the first down. Nice bit of running. Oh, that was number 4.
No, number 6. It was Gagner.
Yep. Sorry, I saw number 4, Bennett, running back to the huddle.
It's going to be the end of the first quarter.
It is. Jackson Gagner gets the first down. They move the stakes, but now they're going to have to reverse direction to get ready for the second quarter. Want to
do some announcing here.
I want to just send a shout out to local electrician and former Abington High School star football player Danny Carroll, who installed a new spotlight for us for the boosters down near the south entrance gate. Danny caught the winning touchdown pass for the Green Wave in the 2005 Super Bowl, and he continues to give back to the Green Wave support the Abington High School
if
programs.
you mention that, I think he gives you a 10% discount.
Is that right?
Yeah, 10%.
Danny Carroll, he's a great electrician. If you need help.
Does a good job.
He's here tonight with his family, so I want to thank him on behalf of the Green Wave Boosters and Abington High School football.
I mean, he gave me 20, but everyone else, I think it's only 10.
He does quality work. I'll tell you, I've hired him myself.
My daughter has used him to, do some, I think the TV installation and some fans and things like that. It does great work.
Coming up, football games. Green Wave are going to be traveling down to Sandwich Friday the 23rd. It's a 6 o'clock start against the Blue Knights at Sandwich High School. And then we're going to be playing 2 weeks later, or 1 week after that, I should say, on Thursday night, the 29th. versus North Quincy at Quincy's Veterans Memorial Stadium. A 7 o'clock Thursday night game on the 29th of September. It's a beautiful stadium if you haven't been there.
Return to the epic game from last December there.
It's fantastic.
Or November.
And then, of course, Friday night, October 7th, circle that one on your calendar. The Green Wave will travel to Rockland High School for a 7 o'clock rematch with the Bulldogs. Here we go now to start the second quarter. Ball in the 41, first and 10, left to right. Handoff left side, looking for a hole. Not much there, maybe 1 or 2 on the gain.
They gave him about 2. Nice job tightening up by the Green Wave there. Wow. Holy cow.
What?
They gave him like another yard. No.
Kevin, did you keep it cool at the Cohasset game?
I actually was very good.
Good.
I thought. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not probably the best judge.
That's true. That's true.
I think it's you, Sean. You get me going.
Well, that might be part of my
It's all
responsibility.
Sean's fault.
Lemieux, shotgun, looking to throw, rolling left against the grain, looking downfield, puts it up. Izzy on the coverage and slipped down into his going for the ball. The receiver, Ethan Brown, number 85, was looking for a flag, but Izzy was with him step for step. Ball falls incomplete, brings second down and 7 now from the 44.
Yeah.
Sorry, third down.
Ricketson had the little bit of a hand check like you do in basketball down there, just making sure. Ball was well short.
The hand check just to kind of know where the receiver is, but not interfering with him.
Right.
So 3rd and 7 now. Want to thank Matt Lyons is doing the camera work for us tonight.
It's kind of interesting,
Abington
Sean.
Cam.
Yeah, no, Matt Lyons.
Does a
Glad
great
you're
job.
joining the team here, Matt. I was just going to say, Sean, though, like 3rd and 7 kind of, it's interesting kind of going for it, that second down there. Now you kind of put yourself in a little bit of a passing situation where, you've had pretty good luck running the ball. So I don't know if you just have that much faith that you're going to be able to execute here. Uh-oh, looks like a broken play. Oh, screen.
A little trick play. And Gothia gets around one man and gets that first down. He's got some wheels there, Kev.
He does.
Well-executed play, a little misdirection.
He's kind of pointing that there was to a blocker that wasn't there to kind of
to try to distract
the Abington player.
The defender. Foley was all over Gothia, really putting pressure on him, but Gothia was able to get it away. You can see he got hit as he released the ball. Then Gothia was able to get around the corner and get the first down.
It almost looked like a broken play a little bit because it's like he was looking like left, like no one was there, and then spun around for the pass for the screenplay on the other side.
It might have been just the way they designed it.
It was the way they designed it. Kind of had me faked out. Definitely had me faked out.
All right, so 1st and 10 now at the Abington 43-yard line. Shotgun again. Give left side. A little sweep.
Nothing there.
Well, hit at the line of scrimmage. Ball carrier on that one was Jacob Flounders, number 30. Flag after the play. See what the call is from referee Newman, who's got his microphone on here at Abington's Memorial Field.
I don't know. He's talking.
Or wait the call.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Abington, 15-yard penalty for the first down.
15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct. Gives the Lakers a free first down and it's going to bring it inside the 30-yard line. So big benefit there for the Lakers. What, you didn't see anything there, Ken?
They're just both of them. Oh, maybe not.
So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Lakers with the ball at the 27-yard line of Abington. Abington's really got to kind of tighten up right now, not let him get much closer than this. Get that ball back. Lemieux gives coming around the right side this time, and not much there. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Good job by the Green Wave. Ball carrier was number 4, Quinn Bennett. They give him pick up a 1, make it 2nd and 9. Beautiful night for a football game. A real good crowd here at Memorial Field. People still coming in on a Friday night.
It is. It's just a perfect evening.
Look at the line down at the concession stand.
Wow, it's coming out. All those 5th and 6th graders.
That's right.
All those middle schoolers.
Yeah, a lot of parents here, grandparents, and fans of Greenway football. A lot of alumni here in the field, in the stands.
Got Joey D in the house tonight.
That's right. And Joey D. Jr., his assistant coach down on the field. 2nd and 9. Shotgun formation. Lemieux gives to Gagnier right up the middle. Got a hole, but taken down by the Green Wave's number 20, Nate Duggan. He's short of the first by about 2 yards.
So it's going to be 3rd and about 2.
Connor P is going to take a break. Big number 87. Connor also a star basketball player for Abington. Big guy with great hands. 3rd down. Big play here for the Green Wave defense.
He's going to be important at tight end there for the Green Wave this year.
Lemieux getting the offensive play selection. And their head coach over there, Zane Fife, he's in his 8th year. Used to play for Dighton Rehoboth when he was in high school. A little confusion in the backfield. 3rd down. Lemieux takes up the middle himself. He's going to be enough for the first. And then going to be stood up, but he got it down to about the 14-yard line. So they'll get a fresh set of downs here with 8:38 to go here in the second quarter. Green Wave trail 8-6.
Well, the Green Wave needs a stop here, Sean, and I think, you can't give up that, 4 or 5 yards when it's 3rd and 2. You just can't do it, and, Lakers have done everything right so far tonight. Seems like, keeping their heads cool and not getting the big penalties and just been executing fairly well. I mean, other than that one bad snap, they've played a pretty good ball game.
Lemieux's kind of an all-around athlete, so you see that he has the option to run, can throw the ball, and this time he hands off to Gagnier. Gagnier
He's running hard.
Yeah, drag a few people with him.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
Gets it just inside the 10, so almost pick up about
4.
5, really. Yep.
Yeah, 4.
2nd and 5 from the 9-yard line. Coach Daly talking with some of his assistant coaches. And they send in Trent Patterson, number 64, one of the tri-captains of the Green Wave team this year. Trent is a captain with Jeff Buckley and Izzy Ricketson. They send Caden Sear out wide to the far side. Simonetti on him. Shotgun once again for Lemieux. Put a man in motion behind him. Lemieux looking to throw. Steps up. Dumps it out and going to fall incomplete to Gagnier. And pretty good thing he dropped it because he might have.
I'll tell you, that was a heck of a move, though. He adjusted kind of his arm and his throwing, and he had pressure there. Was just able to adjust it and still get the ball out to the guy out on the left there. So nice job there by the quarterback Lemieux. I mean, I would have, to me, I would have run that ball, though. I mean, you've got pretty good success running the ball. I think, obviously you're running.
Broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, your passing game. You are in 4-down territory here still, but, obviously it's going to be number 6 gets that ball, I bet, Sean.
Sear out wide to the far side. Number 6 is Gagnier. He's in the backfield. Looking to roll and throw, and it's going to connect.
Yeah, touchdown.
Nicely executed play. That was to number 30, I believe.
Yep. It's Patterson, number 64.
Jacob Flounders.
Yep, nice job there. Finding the open guy just on the rollout.
And the defense trying to key on Gagnier, thinking he might just get it. But
I thought they would, but.
Was that 11-yard pass?
That's, no, it was less than
9-yard pass.
9-yard pass. So it makes it 14-6 with 7:10 to go in the first half.
See, just tiptoed in the front corner of the end zone. Nice pass by Lemieux, just kind of let his receiver in stride. And they line up for the 2-point conversion. It's a keeper right up the middle. He's going to step in, pick up another 2, making it a 16-6 score here.
Yeah, it's just too easy, Sean.
Yep.
Just too easy for the Lakers.
Lemieux puts 2 on the board using his feet. And Green Wave are going to have to answer the bell with authority here.
Blanchett has just handed me breaking news. The Abington Music Parents Craft Fair will be this Sunday.
It's Sunday. Holy cow.
It is. Abington Music Parents Craft Fair is this Sunday if you're watching this game, meaning Sunday the 18th.
It's legend. It is. That's been around for a long time. It's a legendary craft fair in the
46th
area.
year, I think. It's well over 40 anyhow. Also, Abington Copes is having a
The fun
road race.
Road race Sunday, right?
Yeah, the Coombs race has retired, and in its place will be the Abington Copes race. So it starts at Woodsdale School.
Same route.
Yeah, even if you're not a runner or walker, you can go up there and enjoy all the festivities all morning into the early afternoon at Woodsdale School. Again, this is going to be Saturday, September 18th. We have a town meeting coming up on Tuesday the 27th. We'll talk more about that later.
I know you've been working night and day making all your wicker baskets and potpourri there for the craft fair, Sean. Are you ready for the big event?
I am.
Okay.
Hopefully get some good sales. Squib kick right down the middle, picked up at the 40-yard line.
That looked like number 25 for the Green Wave. Ryan Simonetti doing a nice job just picking it up and going.
Yeah, it was a good job by Simonetti. Trying to really just bring it right back at you really quickly.
Good field position for the Green Wave. So, well, one of the things the Green Wave did, though, too, is they kicked away right at the beginning of the game. So they're going to get the ball back in the second half. So this is where you want to kind of get a good drive here, take a lot of time off the clock, and then be able to punch one in. You're obviously not going to be able to. One touchdown doesn't bring you all the way back, but then you get the ball back in the second half.
Right. So let's see what the Green Wave can put together here. We have 2 men in the backfield. Riley gives a quick dive right up the middle.
Nothing doing.
That was LeBlanc, picks up 2.
It's 28 there on the carry, on the
tackle.
On the tackle. Nope. 26 maybe. I don't know. Yeah, 26.
That's Dylan Bradley.
Nice job. That's Dylan Bradley coming in and filling up the hole there.
Ball right at the 50-yard line at midfield here. The Green Wave, 6:40 to go on the clock. Out comes AP to the ball. Aiden Powers. Zenas out wide to the far side. 1 man in the backfield behind Michael Riley. Ricketson, no, Riley looking to throw, trying to set up a screen here on the near side, and doesn't connect to Ricketson. Lofted that ball. He had 3 blockers out there, but could not connect. Big number 76 for the Lakers was over there trying to interrupt it. That's Jerome Lombardi.
Yeah, if they connected, they would have had a.
I like the call. That would have got the first down.
I think this team seems to be very, overly aggressive, and when you're running a lot between the tackles, you can be. You got to try to loosen them up a little bit. A lot of times counters work, but then you got to execute those properly to make them work. A counter is kind of get the direction going one way and kind of trap the guys coming back on the other side. Abington has had that play and has run it to perfection for many, many years.
Third down with 3 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Ricketson stands to Riley's right. Riley looking to throw. Got some pressure. Scrambling, now puts it up. Going downfield. It's going to be picked off at the 36-yard line. And it's going to be Laker ball about the 41. The intended receiver was Zenas. And the Lakers will take over 1st and 10 with 6:09 to go here in the second. So tough break there for the Green Wave. Riley doing a little scrambling, going for the guy who was on the receiving end of the touchdown. But a good job by the cornerback stepping up in front.
It's you could see that coming too. The ball was just hung up a little bit. Riley was just had to throw that ball where he threw it, and that's where I think your help needs to your receiver has to come forward to the ball when it's thrown like that. You have to come back to the ball, help out your quarterback a little bit.
So the ball at the 41-yard line for the Lakers, a shotgun. 2 wideouts each side. The hand off the middle though, and going to be a pickup of about 2 on the play, maybe 2.
There's 6 to go in the first half.
Jolly on the carry.
63 for them.
The Lakers.
For the Apponequet looks to be a little gingerly.
Wood. Bring up 2nd down here.
Calling timeout for him.
Yep. I'm going to walk him off the field.
Last week, an Abington player had a cramp, and they wouldn't call timeout until he went down on the ground.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I watched, the replay of the game.
Yeah.
Like any good Abington Cam fan would do.
I wouldn't do that. I don't think I've ever watched a full replay of a game.
I don't think they didn't call a timeout because the clock's still rolling.
Yeah.
You what?
I don't think I've ever watched a full replay at home.
I don't doubt that. You always had that problem.
I just, it's in the books.
All right, now 2nd down and a long 8 for the Lakers. Coming down on the 5-minute mark. Looking to throws Lemieux, rolling left against the grain and falls incomplete. Tough throw for the quarterback, running to his left, throwing with his right.
Yep, and that's what you want to do. Have him moving. Pease did a nice job of kind of putting pressure on out there, kind of enforcing him back away from where his receiver was as well. And by doing those two things, not letting him set his feet, kind of moving backwards, it's like, that is a recipe for a bad throw, and that's what you got there. And I don't mean that physically. I mean, like, it's very tough for them to be successful. Pease did a nice job. Good defense by the Green Wave.
A mark your calendar for Saturday, November 19th, 7 p.m. Knights of Columbus. I mentioned earlier there was going to be a fundraiser for the playground. That's when it is. Saturday, November 19th, 7 p.m., Knights of Columbus.
Oh, got a special town meeting on Tuesday, September 27th as well, Sean.
We'll talk more about that, Kev. 2nd and 8. They stack it up on the right side of Lemieux. Lemieux juggles the ball, looking, he's just throwing it one-on-one coverage. Lofts up in the air, falls incomplete. Intended receiver was number 7, Caden Sear. So now, makes it a
there's
fourth
been a lot
down.
of, like, bobbling in the ball, though, by Apponequet, like higher snaps and
Yeah.
a little bit of bobbling there, too.
So the Green Wave defense holds there with the ball at the 43.
Well, the Green Wave put a little pressure on him there, too. He felt like he had to unload that ball quick.
4th and 8. So they set up the punter. We'll see what the snap does here. One man back is Ricketson.
Lemieux is 16, is up man.
That's right. Good snap. Kick gets away. And Ricketson gets it at the 34-yard line. He's
got some room.
Comes down to
He's
the
got some
sideline. Ricketson down the 50. The 41 man cuts back nicely inside the 25. Still churning and burning. Down to the 21-yard line. Izzy Ricketson.
He's down. He's down. There was a fumble, but the ball was down.
Nice run back by Izzy. Some good blocking by his teammates.
Great job there by the Green Wave D. Holden getting the ball back for your offense, and now you got great field position at about the 21-yard line. Exactly what what this team needed.
Watch that replay now. The ball comes down. Izzy comes up, grabs it to the 34-yard line, looks for some
Right
blockers.
there, you had 3 guys.
They get
And
the
a
wall
little-
set up.
And that's all Ricketson needs. 3 guys there to his left, kind of Green Wave. Apponequet, he had a couple of blockers to his left, was just able to get around that edge and just made it look easy.
Ball at the 21-yard line. Ricketson in motion.
There's
It's a
the-
counter play.
there's
There's
the counter-
LeBlanc cutting inside. Ooh, had a lot of opening there. Got just
I
tripped
tell
up.
you, Gagnaire is a heck of a ball player right there. He just made a hell of a play. He was way out on the outside. Looked like there was a huge hole for LeBlanc. He came in, and Gagnaire just came down and really closed that lane. Was able to pick up about 3 or 4 on the play, but Gagnaire made a great play.
Abington gets a 2nd down now. Steve Wakeland and crew over there
Clock is running.
doing the chains. Steve McGuire, Dan Reardon, Nash. They hand off the right side. LeBlanc cuts it
again.
back up again. Does a nice bit of running.
Close to that first down.
Adam Nash, Steve McGuire, Dan Reardon, and Steve Wakeland are doing the chains on the far side of the field. They do it every year, every game, every home game for the Green Wave. And we appreciate all that they do. Speaking of, we might be having a measurement here with 4 minutes to go. Or no measurement. 3rd and 1. A.J. Nash, number 29, checks into the huddle for the Green Wave. Michael Riley, number 10, going to join his teammates. 3rd and 1. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Green Wave put a wide out to the near side. They got 2 men in the backfield. It's like Foley and Ricketson. They give to Ricketson, come
He's
around the
got
left
some
side,
room.
turns it upfield. Ricketson's on the 5.
Touchdown, man of Muskegon! Woo!
A 12-yard touchdown run for Izzy Ricketson. Nice block on their left side of the offensive line.
Some great blocking, a nice kick-out block on the inside. Allowed Ricketson on that left side, allowed Ricketson to kind of cut back up into the end zone there. Nice job by the Green Wave. We were talking about how, look at the pulling guard right there, really just blew up. Number 52 there for Apponequet, and Ricketson goes in untouched. Nice job by the Green Wave offense.
Good downfield blocking by Zenas also. Helping out.
Looks like Riley's doing the kicking here.
Yep.
That's good. Wow. I spoke too soon.
Nate Duggan on the good hold there. Bodie Johnson on the snap. And Michael Riley puts it through the uprights with ease.
Getting that groove back, exactly what we said they needed to do, Sean, to get back into this ball game. You know, as now they get the ball back in the second half, you need to hold them.
See a replay of that kick. That thing almost landed on Brookfield Road, Kev.
I know it. Jeez. It's like right back at it. A little bit of a leg there. Got the M. He should have been doing the
left-footed kicker.
Should have been doing the punt, pass, and kick contest there.
So they put 7 on the board, making it a 16-13 game now with 3:40 to go in the second quarter. No, good job by Izzy there with a nice punt return and then putting it in from about 12 yards out. Breathing some life into the Green Wave offense. And now they're going to set it up on the kicking tee and kick it right to left across your television screen. Kicking. Oh, it's an onside kick for the Green Wave. They're going to wait. Got to get it to 10 yards. Ball is loose.
It looks like the Green Wave ball.
Yeah, no one's saying it got touched.
I don't see any indication anyway.
I think the referees were caught off guard.
Got to do that replay there.
That was a nice job. Aiden Powers just turned around, kicked the ball, and they're going to say. Saying the Abington, it touched an Abington player at the Abington 49. It has to go 10 yards or over the 50 before we can take possession.
You can't tell. Either could the guy that called it.
Yeah, I mean, it was just bedlam there. They had a lot of green shirts. I like the idea, though. It gives them the ball at the 49 of Abington.
I don't know how. Don't you throw the flag if that happens? I don't know. I think that was a call on the other side of the field, Sean. Just my suspicions.
I think they were calling up to Matt Nelson there for the instant replay. I wanted to know where it was. So the Lakers now at the Abington 49. Student body going left. That's Flounder's going to break out in a touchdown-saving tackle. I believe that was that Nash? Yeah, I think it was Nash, number 29, the touchdown-saving tackle.
First and 10, Lakers.
Yep, it was Nash, number 29. Doing a good job there, wrapping and taking him down.
Absolutely, the Green Wave, you need to tighten up. They can't score here.
Nope.
3:09.
Gauthier lines up behind Lemieux in the backfield. Put a man in motion, high snap. Lemieux looking to throw. He's going deep down the field. He's going to be overthrown. Again, trying to target the big tight end, number 85. That is Ethan Brown.
That's a tough matchup because Izzy's just not that big.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Ethan's a big boy. He's listed at 6'2". He's a senior.
I mean, Izzy's probably, 5'8", maybe? You know, he's not a tall kid, so that's a tough matchup for him to, speed-wise it's not tough, but it is size-wise.
Yeah, if Lemieux and Brown can get that timing down, that'll be a pretty good, connection moving forward in the season. Hopefully not tonight. 2nd and 10 with the ball at the Green Wave 36-yard line. 2 wideouts to the near side. Gauthier steps to the right of Lemieux. 2 wideouts to the far side. And now they sweep, but Lemieux keeps it. And he's going to be stood up and dropped after picking up about 1 to the 35-yard line. Clock rolling at 2:42 and counting here in the second quarter. So 3rd down for the Lakers of Apponequet Regional High School. Sean Riley, Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington Green Wave football action along with Kevin Tachi, Matt Nelson, and Matt Lyons, the eye in the sky.
A little bit of a back-and-forth game here so far tonight, Sean. Green Wave seems to have a little bit momentum. Hopefully we can keep that going. Just about 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
3rd and long. See if they try one of those bubble screens or a draw here.
I think the rollout.
Put a man in motion. That's Flounder. They give to Flounder. Flounder steps up. He's going to be taken down at the 30, though, far short or well short of the first.
4th and 4. 4th and about 4. About a 4-yard pickup there.
Abington calls timeout to keep some time on the clock. Ball at the 30. They stop it at 1:48. So it'll be 4th and 4. And so do the Lakers now try to kick it and pin Abington into the corner? Or do they roll the dice, try to get the 4 yards and keep possession? Of course, if they don't get the 4 yards, Abington
I don't ever like calling time out there like in that situation because, essentially I mean, I know it's like a positive thought, right? That, you think you believe your guys are going to stop them,
Yeah.
right? But I'd play that out, and then you obviously would get the ball back, probably with a minute to go. You got all your
I would have called
timeouts.
the timeout, Kevin.
You would you?
Yeah, because now you want to tell your defense, you hold them here, we got an opportunity here.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen a lot of football of my time, Sean.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
maybe you should stop. Well, so we'll see if it pays off for
Fourth
either
and
team
4, a
here.
minute 48 to go. Get the hydration team out there, the Water Boys.
Hydration management.
Hydration management team out there doing their thing. They got a little mixology thing, probably a little Pedialyte out there going with Gatorade. And
Get the
all
pickle
sorts of
juice
good
before
stuff.
the game.
So, yeah, the Board of Selectmen are going to be, has announced that they're going to be a special town meeting on Tuesday, September 27th at the Abington Middle High School Auditorium. The meeting will start at 7 p.m. Notices have been mailed to all residents, and all registered voters are encouraged to attend the special town meeting on Tuesday, September 27th at 7 p.m.
All right, big play here. 4th and 4. Lakers come out over the ball. Shotgun for Gauthier. Gauthier gives right side. Hit. behind
Nothing.
the
He
line of
doesn't have it.
scrimmage.
He
No, I
does
think
not have it.
gonna
He's
be
short.
Green Wave going to probably, they're going to call the timeout.
Nope, they don't. The clock stopped.
Yep, so they got to do a measurement or a turn.
There's no way that
change
he
of
had that
possession.
ball.
Nope.
There's no way.
No, he's a good, at least a yard short.
Yep, there we go. Great job by the Green Wave defense. Getting the ball back for the offense with a minute 43 to go.
So the Green Wave with the ball at their 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
With 1:43, they're going to have to use the 2-minute or just under 2-minute offense. Coach Riley giving the play selection to Michael Riley. The sophomore, John Sellen, was a junior quarterback for the Green Wave. And if you're a baseball fan at Abington, you know the name John Sellen really well. He was a stud pitcher for this past year, going to the state championship. He injured his arm in summer baseball and was unable to play football this season. So we wish John the best and can't wait to see him out in the baseball field. Riley looking to throw. They connect with LeBlanc. LeBlanc cuts it inside, gets it over the 30, picks up a couple of yards. Green Wave got to get back up on the line of scrimmage.
A little bit of a bubble screen on the outside there. Had a couple of blockers there trying to come back against the grain.
Yep.
Come back to the ball.
Pretty good defense by the Lakers. Lakers with a 4-man front. Shotgun again by Riley.
Riley's
Riley
got some,
rolling right.
Take
He's got
that,
some
run that ball, run out of
Yeah,
bounds.
he's going to run and step out, stop
All
the
right.
clock.
You know, that's something like even I thought he had a lot more room out
Yeah,
there than he did.
it closed in on him pretty quickly.
You know, they really were able to close it down, so it ends up with 3rd and about 5 here.
See the replay
Good
of that
speed.
last one as
Yeah,
Riley
good
rolled
speed
to
by
the right.
Apponequet.
You can see it looked like he had a lot of real estate there, but a good job by the cornerback. It was at number 19 kind of coming up to cut him off. That was Jolly making that play to limit Riley's gain. It makes a 3rd down now and about 5 for Abington. Shotgun. They try a little blitz. Riley's going to get out of there. Throws it. Incomplete. Stops
Out
the
of bounds.
clock.
1:08 to go.
We'll bring up 4th down from the 32.
So incomplete. Brings up 4th down for the Green Wave.
1:08 on the clock. Now, Abington's got a decision here. Yeah, they're going to bring in the punt team, it looks like, because if you don't convert, you're going to give
No, they're definitely kicking this ball.
the Lakers a good field position inside the 35.
One person I've been really impressed with, Bodie Johnson's done a nice job on the snapping. Yeah, he's an impressive kid. Can really snap the ball, does a good job. Very
They're moving the
accurate.
deep men up. Oh, no, they're moving one man back now, and they're bringing Gauthier up to cover in case there's a fake. That was a high kick.
It's a high kick.
Coming
That's going to
down
come back
at
to
about
the
the
Green
40.
Wave.
Yep,
You could
bounces
tell.
back, and then the way it was spinning backwards. Yep.
You could tell it was.
But a nice high kick. By
Well, in the old days, you used to have like Tommy Fanara and Drew Donovan kicking.
the old days, that was last year.
I know, but I'm just saying, like somehow, like I don't think Aiden Powers gives you that like running threat
Oh, yeah?
that those two.
Yeah.
I might be
okay,
surprised.
the running for threat. All right,
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
The running threat. You know how they used to roll out like, all right,
Yeah.
you don't know if I'm going to kick it or
Do
run
the
it,
pooch punt.
and then the rugby style kick.
So the Lakers now back and forth they go at their own 42.
1 minute to go.
See if they try to roll the dice and go deep, and if the Green Wave can pick it off and run it back for a touchdown. That's what I'd like to see.
Put me off.
There you got wideouts, 2 wideout sheets. Oh, the ball snapped. No one's there to grab it. Flag is thrown for what? Motion, probably. The quarterback turns it upfield, spins, and now.
I think that was like a wildcat offense, like it's supposed to be like a wildcat with Gagner motion.
It is going to be illegal procedure on the Lakers because they had a man that was in motion behind the quarterback, and the quarterback himself was also moving, and the ball was snapped.
So it's funny, number 7 is the quarterback now. That wasn't. Harrison's out there now.
So.
It's a 5-yard penalty, right?
Yeah,
so
why are they
from
they're
the
they're-
spot of the foul.
Right. Well, they were marking at the end of the run. It's just 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. It's
Right,
illegal
yeah.
procedure.
Right. Yeah.
You're right, Kev. It looked like number 7 was lining up. Right,
Yeah.
for the quarterback. So they move it back to the 36.
And I think they were almost looking at each other like they didn't really know what each other was supposed to do there.
Line of scrimmage was the 42.
So now you've got 7 in as the quarterback, and I think Harrison is out on the left-hand side, Sean.
All right, now they move it up to the 32. Rolling, looking to throw. Right, number 7 got some pressure, puts it up and connects, but doesn't come
He's out
down
of bounds.
in bounds.
No.
Good bit of receiving there by number 16, Harrison Lemieux, the quarterback himself,
There's no way he
getting
was
the
in
reception
bounds.
from Caden Sear.
There was no way.
Well, he was knocked out of bounds by the defender, and honestly, I don't recall what the difference is high school versus pro. But you can see Lemieux going up for the ball.
No,
We
he's
can't-
not in.
We can't see his feet, but
Yeah, he did not look in.
so it'll be 2nd down now and 4 at the 48-yard line. Ball, the clock says 0:45 on the clock. Lakers break their huddle under the lights here at Evans Memorial Field. The 2nd game of the season here in 2022.
Well,
Both teams 0-1.
It's movement there.
Throwing left side, connects. Stutter step, breaks a tackle, gets it over the 40, goes down the sideline, out of bounds, stops the clock at 35 seconds.
Well, we just passed a very good big anniversary, Sean, the other day.
What was that?
September 14th was my daughter Jen's birthday, but it was also the first
Yep.
night of the lights in 1990.
1990.
1990. So
Good bit of running after the catch by Quinn Bennett.
it was.
Finally chased out by Buckley and Simonetti and Ricketson. But it gives
They've
them a fresh set of
definitely mixed it
downs.
up here, and they've got Abington spread out pretty far.
Yeah, they got some guys with wheels in the open field, like Bennett, and we've seen, obviously, Gauthier.
Gagner, we've known as a good athlete.
And again, they have Sear at quarterback, number 7, Caden Sear, rolling to his right. Got some time, putting it up, but it's going to be overthrown. Intercepted by the Green Wave. Nice job by the big man on the corner, Nate Duggan, number 20.
Nice job by Duggan.
Gives
kinda
the ball
playing-
back to the Green Wave.
Green Wave number 20, Nate Duggan.
Duggan just stuck with the ball. You can see it coming. It was overthrown by Sear. And you can see the Laker receiver didn't have an opportunity, but Duggan was not going to pass up the opportunity.
That's a good job by Duggan, too, because he kept, 85. He kept him in front of him. He kept Brown in front of him, who's a big kid. Kept him in front of him, and at the same time, that's what you want to do, especially when there's only 30 seconds left in the half. You want to make sure you don't give up the big play. Did that, and surprise, the ball was overthrown. Nice pickup by the Green Wave. I would expect the Green Wave to kneel. What do you think, Sean?
Nope.
Nope. They never kneel.
Ball at their own 17. Shotgun. Green Wave spreading it out. 4-man rush. Coming in
Screen.
from the corners. It's a middle screen. Oh, and incomplete to Izzy. And in the middle there, that was a nice call there because they had the 2 defensive ends were coming in full speed untouched. And they were Green Wave just trying to dump it in behind them. So bring up 2nd down from the 17.
Well, all these plays, too, Sean, are, from, 2nd and 10 here, you're going to run out the clock. So, at this point.
See if the Green Wave tries, out patterns where the receiver can step out of bounds and stop the clock. or do they try to catch the safety sleeping and just send someone going right down the middle between the stripes? Looks like Simonetti and Nash out wide to the far side. LeBlanco's in motion. Zenit's to the near side. Ball's dropped, picked up by Ricketson, and be a loss on the play. Will go down as a fumble or a running loss. And clock inside 10 seconds. I think Green Wave are out of timeouts.
Do you stop it with one? If you stop it?
Nope.
Nope.
I think the clock has just rolled out, and that'll be the end of the
Exciting
first half.
back and forth.
16-13. Green Wave got to, clean it up a little bit, but we did see that they have the ability to move the ball, make the big play.
I think, based really, Sean, on this whole play, I mean, Apponequet, I think, outplayed him a lot more than the scoreboard reflects. I think Abington was able to bounce back that second half of that second quarter, but I think overall, the Green Wave is very fortunate to be where they are.
Well, the good thing is they're going to be receiving the opening kickoff.
Absolutely.
So they're going to have the opportunity to try to get some points on the board quickly, take the lead, and then try to set the tone for the second half. So
Absolutely.
we're going to take a run. You can take a run to the refrigerator. We're going to get something to eat down at the Green Wave Grill, the concession stand. We'll be back with more Green Wave football action in the blink of an eye. All right, we're back getting ready for second half action here at Abington's Memorial Field. The Green Wave trailing by 3 at the end of the first 24 minutes, but they will be receiving the opening kickoff from the Lakers and see if they can do a little damage here very quickly, get the lead, hold it, and maybe expand upon it. Sean Riley, Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington Green Wave football action. I hope you're enjoying the instant replay with Tryon. That's Mad Dog Matt Nelson and Kevin Tocci with their technical expertise, which they brought to Abington. And, we appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it at home. Send your cards and letters to the Abington Camp Studio, care of 215 Glenwood's Way, 201 Glenwood's Way. And if you want to learn how to be a cameraman or be a commentator or be a technician, doing all the producing, the editing, call the studio, stop by. They can train you. They can train Kevin. They can train anybody.
Yeah, there we go.
Line drive shot down the middle, going to be picked up at the 21-yard line. LeBlanc got a little room in the middle. LeBlanc way up the middle. LeBlanc got his man tripped up down to the 41-yard line.
Well, you got to pick your poison back there. You had they went short there to make sure that Izzy didn't get that ball, and then LeBlanc ends up going right up the middle there, untouched right until about the 50-yard line. Oh, come on.
Here's a replay of the kickoff. Just a line drive, trying not to go deep, but they made the mistake of, like Kevin said, going to LeBlanc at the 21-yard line. Some big blocks in the middle, and then gets it over the midfield stripe. But it will be moved back with a penalty at about midfield.
That's a big blow. Green Wave starts at the 34.
That's where they're going to mark it. So let's see what the Green Wave can do as they break their huddle.
Oh, it's good to start here, 16-13.
Tight formation for the Green Wave. Ricketson trying to come, turns it up.
Nice
Big
cut,
break in the
nice
middle.
cut.
Ricketson over
There you
midfield.
go.
Ricketson inside the 40, inside the 30, 20.
They're not catching Ricketson. It's touchdown, Madam Muskegon, and they take the lead.
One play, 66 yards
Wow.
for the Abington Green Wave. Nice blocking by the interior of the defensive line, and Izzy just put on the Jets and does what he does best there. Man, 66 yards. He just flew down the down the field.
I almost went into the, they caught Bin Laden, they caught Bulger. They're not catching this kid,
I
Sean.
thought you were going to say it, and it would have been deserving.
It would. Wow.
You can see, just a lot of real
Wow.
estate, and no one's going to catch him once he gets a 5-yard start on you. See you later.
Reminds me of you when you used to run, Sean.
Yeah? What's it remind you?
Oh, I meant the guy that fell down. No, I'm just kidding. Wow, holy cow.
Rather with the kick, it's deflected or something happened up there in the line of scrimmage.
So
PAT is no good.
19-16.
Green Wave take the lead very quickly. 11:41, so only took less than a minute off the clock.
19 seconds. Holy
See that.
cow.
Play again. A nice cut there by
nice.
Izzy back against the grain. And then nobody touched him for
Nice
the last
blocks
60
out there.
yards.
They really did a nice job of kicking out the the defensive end in the middle, in the outside linebacker there, really kind of sealed that off, and he was able to cut up into that hole. Nice read there by Ricketson. Nice blocking up front. Nice job by the Green Wave to take the lead.
So the Abington kickoff team will come back out onto the field. Cheerleaders doing the calisthenics, 19.
Well, and that's exactly why you defer to the second half too, Sean.
Yep.
And you get that ball. It's like a lot of times you get that extra possession, especially in the second half, and that's what you want to do. Especially if you're down, it's big. It's helpful having that extra possession.
So Abington now kicks off right to left.
Mike Riley.
Nice high short kick on a bounce right about
It's
the
gonna be a
30.
bad-
Ball's loose, and the Lakers finally do jump on it. I like that play. Put it out there for anyone. First one who gets it wins. And it looked like Nate Duggan was the one that was getting closest to it by the Green Wave. So no return. Ball to 31.
That was a really nice high kick, a little backspin on it. So it came away from the guy that was returning it. So nice job by the Green Wave there on special teams once again.
So the Lakers, see if they can answer the bell now. They trail by 3. First time they've trailed all game, am I correct?
It
Looking
is.
the throw, going down the middle of the field, connects to the tight end, but he's hit immediately by Ricketson, but not till he gets it out to about the 49-yard line.
About a 19-yard pickup there.
We saw that potential earlier in the game.
Just came across. Most of the patterns that they've had him run, though, number 85, is kind of going out and away.
Yeah.
This one was right across the middle, and I think that's where you want to use his big body. Is he can shield, he can shield the ball and get in there and get big targets for the quarterback.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line of the Lakers. Lemieux looks over his offense.
It's going to be a
Pitches
pitch.
right,
A
trying to
hold.
get around the corner.
Oh, she got a
now
call
cuts it back
back.
inside, trips up. Going to be just short of the first as he dove towards the first yard, the line to gain. Going to give him about a 9-yard pickup. Gagnier gives him a short second down play coming up. So you hold on this side, Kev?
Yeah, a little bit there on the outside, right when he kind of cut back up. Greenway player was shooting through, definitely was held as he went in. But 2nd and 1. They were looking like they were doing a good job at pursuit, but Gagnier is just a great athlete, able to find that crease and slide up into it, pick up the 9.
Caden Sear out wide to the far side. The backfield looking to the coaches on the sideline for an audible here. Give a little counter underneath.
Nothing doing.
And it's going to be very close to the first. We'll see if they give us forward progress.
It doesn't look like he's giving it to him. Looks like he's short.
Yeah, he's got to just get it over or inside the 41-yard line.
It's going to be 3rd down.
Yep. 3rd and very short.
Kind of had all the traffic kind of going to the left-hand side, kind of had him coming back and a little bit of a counter play of their own.
So they got it marked just inside the 42. They've got to get it over the 41 or inside the 41. So a full yard they got to go here on the 3rd down.
You get a good negative play here for the Green Wave, bring up a good 4th down.
Quarterback keep,
He's got
gets it over the left side, got plenty of room down to the 30-yard line. Bring up a flag thrown behind the play once again. Penalty against the Green Wave. And that's going to march him down another 10 or 15 yards. Jeez, can't be doing that. So they're going to move the stakes.
He didn't even do anything.
I was behind the play. I think I saw the guilty party, but I'm not going to mention his name.
I think the guy held his arm, he raised it up. He didn't have to hit him.
So they move it down to the 15-yard line. A lot of gains by penalties right now by the Lakers. The Green Wave got to turn it around. Under 9.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Green Wave up with a 19-16 lead. It'll be first down for the Lakers. Harrison Lemieux, the quarterback's got running back behind him, running back to his left. Two to his left. Oh, ball's in the air. Loose ball. Lemieux picks it up, scrambling, looking to throw.
Oh,
hits the tight end
Jesus.
inside the 10, and a broken play is going to result in a 15-yard touchdown to Ethan Brown. Unbelievable.
Greenway players are calling for something.
Number 85, Ethan Brown. For Lakers touchdown.
The referee calls touchdown. What a wild play that was. It went right through the hands of the quarterback on the snap. It looked like for a second that the running back was going to pick it up. And then it just took one hop right into the hands of the quarterback. He rolled, and the Green Wave defense had already kind of left any coverage. And Brown was there to just walk into the end zone. Ouch.
That definitely hurts.
So they line up for the 2. Another high snap. Gets back, Gauthier going to down it, be no good on the conversion attempt.
Lakers 2 points.
8:58 on the clock, and they add 6 points. It'll be 22-19 now. Kev, you're a little flustered right now. And quiet.
Looks like all of a sudden, Sean, it's turned into an offensive game here. My headset's like, sounds like I'm out. There I go.
All right.
But yeah, it just turns into an offensive back and forth game here.
So now, again, the kickoff team comes out, but this time it'll be the guys in the white shirts in the kickoff team, the Lakers.
Time I'd like to introduce the Abington Green Wave
And
cheerleaders.
we'll see what the return will look like for the Green Wave.
Raiders, Larissa Ercolano.
They're introducing the Abington Green Wave cheerleaders right now. We'll get their names in just a second.
At some
after
point, you
this
got to, I mean, this is like ridiculous. They take like 35 minutes each time.
McKenna Perry.
We'll delay game. Is that what you're looking
I
for?
know, something. Tell them to move.
Tina Ventola.
Something.
The sophomores, Cadence Servo, Maeve Coe, Kayla Deambra, Maeve Duquette, Jada Flavin, and Shay Lehman. The juniors are Emma Maley and Maddie Murphy. And the seniors
All right, here we go with the kickoff.
Boyle,
Left to right across your television screen. Looks like Austin Travis
and Emily
will be doing the
Simonelli.
honors.
Your Abington Green Wave cheerleading
Travers
squad
going to go
is here
LeBlanc's
for
way
the
once again at the 20-yard line. LeBlanc return right up the middle. Puts his head down. LeBlanc gets it over to 35, up to
Little
about the 39.
A little late hit.
William LeBlanc.
Good job. LeBlanc does a nice job just bringing it right up the middle.
Yep.
Getting what they give him.
Steve Jackson Moore.
Keeping the legs turning. Nice job. Good field position.
39-yard line.
Blank following his blockers. Got to be a little crazy to be on the defense return team or punt return team. Good things can happen. So Abington now breaks the huddle. They come out to their line of scrimmage on their own 39. Zenas out wide to the near side. Tight formation. Ricketson in motion to give to Ricketson coming to the near side. Steps it up again. Right up the middle. Gets tripped up as he crossed over the 45-yard line. Play looks similar to the touchdown run.
It's the same play. They kicked him out. He had a nice lane there. Picked up about, what, 7 or 8 there on the play.
Comes up with a little bit of a gimp there. So LeBlanc will go in and give Izzy a little breather.
I think he just walks that way. Seems like since he's been playing as a freshman, Sean.
Good block on Gauthier there.
Just got caught up with his own players in there.
So I'll bring up 2nd and 2 right in front of you. Matt Lyons bringing you the shot. The view from high above. Connor Pease, the tight end on the near side. Riley under center. Hands right side of LeBlanc. LeBlanc
Nothing
gets hit at the
doing.
line of scrimmage.
He's picked like a loss there.
Yeah, good defense there by the Lakers.
He came in, was able to kind of push him sideways. Good defensive play, good linebacker play there by the Lakers.
3rd and 4.
I don't know if he's got a cramp or if it's an ankle. It's a cramp.
Yep. Athletic trainer Alicia Reed.
I'd rather see a cramp than the ankle, which Ricketson has struggled with before. So 3rd and about 4 here.
Big 3rd down play here. Greenwood want to set the tone here in the 3rd quarter. LeBlanc in motion right side. Give right up the middle.
He's got
and
it.
he's got
Get
the
the-
first down. And more. Oh, I thought that was him breaking away, but he's got the first down.
He did pick up the first.
So Abington will move the stakes, keeping those guys over there on the chain gang fully employed, and it puts it in Laker territory at the 48-yard line, the 7-minute mark of the third quarter. Michael Riley wearing number 10 this season, going to go out to the huddle with his teammates. Big lineman.
Well, that's exactly what you want to do, though, when they come back and score. You want to get a nice long drive. Take some time off the clock. Get the lead back, Sean. Looks like the person that has the ball the last time here in this game is going to win.
Nash.
Didn't go anywhere there. Got it, maybe picked up a yard.
Put his head down trying to turn the corner, but he had a wall of bodies there. Bring up a second down for Abington.
Ricketson's back in.
Abington Green Wave cheerleaders are Marissa Ercolano, Michaela Gunning, Allison Magnuson, Lily Mullen, Ariane Norton, McKenna Perry, Aaliyah Pinto, Sam Robbins, Christina Ventola, Cadence Curvels, Maeve Coe, Taylor D'Ambra, Maeve Duquette, Jada Flavin, Shay Lehman, Emma Maley, Maddie Murphy, Jamie Lynn Boyle, Jillian Park Page, and Emily Simoletti.
What do you think, Sean? You think you maybe pass it here? Because you still have 2 downs.
2nd and 10. Izzy's back. They fake it to him. They're looking to throw. They got a man down the middle.
Wide open.
There's Nash, and he's got it inside at the 20-yard line. Nice connection for the Green Wave.
I thought that would be a nice play to pass it there, Sean, to open it up a little bit. Because, I know once that Green Wave is on the other side of the 50, it's 4-down territory for them. So even if it's incomplete, you still have 2 downs to make it. And you got Ricketson back in there. So nice job by Nash picking up that first down. Nice throw by Riley.
Yeah, good job by Nash just finding that seam, too. Run into the open part of the field, and Riley saw where he was heading. And they connected nicely. Moved the stakes now deep at the 20-yard line now, 1st and 10. Riley with 1 man in the backfield. Puts Ricketson in motion, fakes it, turns a little counterplay underneath the Nash, turns it upfield, cuts inside the 10, down to about the 6-7-yard line.
Yeah.
A.J. Nash, the junior, doing some damage against the Laker defense right now.
It's a nice cutback, too. On that counterplay, nice cutback.
Yeah, and, faking it to Ricketson coming right to left kind of freezes the linebackers.
Absolutely. They're going to go with him, and that's what happens. It's a flow play where the flow's going left, and then they bring the ball back to the right side, a counterplay, and Nash is able to pick it up there. We see a nice cut, nice seal block there by Big 71 out there. Nice job.
So Adam now 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. 1 man in the backfield is Nash. They give it up the middle, though, and it's going to be stood up at the 5. I think that was Foley. Lucas Foley, number 26, I believe. Ricketson coming up gimpy a little bit again.
And once you have a cramp, it's like you.
Yeah, it's hard to get rid of it. It just keeps
coming
coming.
back.
Yeah.
Unless you can get hydration. He's just trying to get loose. He wants
they're taking him out because they don't want to hurt him here either. So LeBlanc goes in. Coming down to the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Green Wave trail by 3. 2nd and goal. Ball at the 5-yard line. Man in motion, they pitch. And it's going to be good defense back at the 10-yard line. As number 21-9, A.J. Nash had nowhere to go really on that play.
Because we all, we say, Sean, on these things, though, too, you got to finish these drives. Got a big pass play, got a big run, got to finish them. Third and goal from about the 10 here.
According to Steve Wakeland over there on the far side in the box, he's got the 3 in proper position. Steve Wakeland, Steve McGuire, Dan Ridden, and Adam Nash are helping us out on the chain gang. All right, big play for the Green Wave. 3rd and goal. Foley and Nash in the backfield with Riley. Shotgun, fakes, turns, looking to throw.
He's wide open.
Open.
That's
Carter
Carter Pease.
Pease.
Touchdown, Manna Muskegon.
The big tight end with a well-executed play. Nice little misdirection. Riley spinning in the backfield, turning, and he saw the big 8-7 just floating towards the end zone, and they connected from 10 yards out. Woo, baby. Nice job.
2.
Is the play once again. Riley spinning, turning, and P just released from the right side and just kind of drifted across the field. No one picked him up, and he just walked in to put another 6 points on the board for Abington. Like to see Connor getting some points.
I know it. Nice catch there. Nice route. Able to turn it upfield and get into the end zone.
See what the Green Wave do here for the point after conversion now. They're going to line up to go for 2. Riley under center. Zenas out wide to the far side. Put a man in motion. LeBlanc looking to throw.
He's got
Riley
him.
rolling right. Puts it up in the corner.
He's got
and
it.
He does.
That's 2 PAT. Nice pass. Great route there by Zenas there.
Yeah,
nice
he did a good job kind of
Riley just
getting himself open in that far corner of the end zone and using his height to his advantage. Nice
tell
touch
you,
on the throw by Michael Riley.
he's definitely impressing me tonight. Making all the throws that he needs to make.
Wow,
Look at that.
Zenas just beat
Reads
his.
that perfectly.
Yep. Faked it
Nice
inside.
job. Zenas open all the way coming out of that break, and Riley threw it as soon as he broke. Nice job by the Green Wave. Good execution.
Two-point conversion was completed to number 5, Darren Zenas.
So
Is
Green
that, I
Wave,
think LeBlanc, is that LeBlanc down there has got a issue.
27.
Looks like he's got a cramping issue down
22 is the score right now.
there. Yep.
No, yeah, it is LeBlanc.
Got to get a little hydration there.
Yeah, we've seen it almost every season, right? The first two
couple
games,
of games,
or so.
yeah. And it's actually, it's a beautiful night tonight. It's not a night that you would anticipate that you'd have dehydration cramping issues.
Well, that's where it sneaks up on you, right? Especially as a high school, is like I'm not really sweating a lot. It's a cool night, but your body is working hard out here. And it's an intense. A game is always more intense than practice, and we saw it at its worst at that Abington Duxbury game a number of years ago.
2012? That was a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah,
I know. That was like a 7-hour game.
It really was, because both teams were just dropping like
Cramping.
flies. Just amazing. So LeBlanc is hopping off with the help of some of his teammates.
You can tell it's got a calf cramp.
Abington will now kick off with a 27-22 lead here.
There's nothing worse, too.
Yeah, oh yeah. They
You
hurt.
can't- They hurt, and you can't, until they go away, it's just like it feels like anything you do, you can't move.
So 2 of the running backs for the Green Wave now suffering from cramps. Riley, again, that high, short kick coming down for number 7 at the 26.
Nice job. Nice tackle. Right at the point of the catch there, but about a yard on the return. Nice job by the Green Wave.
Looked like that was Jack Carey on the tackle. It was.
That was a great tackle. Nice job. Open field tackle. 81 on the tackle. Nice job.
Ball will be marked at the 31.
So 2:57 remaining in the third quarter. It's a long game tonight.
This has been going back and forth.
It
A lot
has.
of running plays. Some in the air. Obviously, they pitch to the left side. Gauthier trying to get around the end. Cuts it back inside. Flag thrown. Back behind the play.
That was well after, too.
Yeah, from the near sideline, too. The play was on the far sideline, so I don't know.
I don't know
If I
if
saw a block in the back or something.
that might have been the official Ed Riley making that call. Holding.
Oh, now it looks like Foley is coming out with a cramp. That's 3 running backs for the Green Wave. We still got a lot of ball game left, too.
We do. Need to get maybe a little IV in there or something.
So they're going to move the Lakers back.
Yep. I think that's the first penalty they've had tonight. Close to it.
They might have had a motion penalty earlier. I don't know.
Yeah, there was actually 2-minute motion, yeah.
So Steve Wakeland says that the line of scrimmage is on the 21-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20. Abington would love to pin the Lakers back here and get the ball back.
Absolutely. It's,
Flounders out wide to the near side.
of course, the other problem, too, is like if they're running backs, but also that's your defensive
Throw.
backs.
Going across the middle. Nice connection to number 10, I believe that was.
Number 30.
30, I'm sorry. Oh, 30 is Flounders. I'm sorry. Out wide was Sear, number 7. So they get almost a little more than half of it, yeah.
13 back, 14 back.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 here at the 36. Gauthier acts pretty good under pressure. The senior quarterback's got a couple of years of training down there with the Lakers.
You mean Harrison
I'm sorry, Harrison
Lemieux,
the quarterback. Gauthier's the
all
running back.
these French guys. I mean, it's hard to keep them separated.
Exactly. The French enclave down there.
French connection.
Yeah,
Oh, gosh, Sean, if we're on that side, we'd be using that.
All right, Lemieux setting up his backfield. He's got Gauthier to his right. Gives to Gauthier left side. Trying to cut over. He's going to be short of the first, though.
By about a yard. Brings up a 3rd and 1. Just kind of looking down there, seeing those guys, see if how they're recovering. You got
3rd down and 1 at the 40-yard line. Green Wave D want to put a wall up here, but see if the Lakers, do they go for one or they go for something bigger here?
I don't know. They seem to be like a little bit of riverboat gamblers as well, Sean. So
Yeah.
you never really know what they're going to do. They seem to have a pretty wide open attack. They are a little tighter here.
Jolly in the backfield, Gauthier. They go to left side. Gauthier just falling the blocking backs. He's going to pick up about 4, maybe 5, so we'll move the stakes for the Lakers as we're down below 1 minute here in the 3rd quarter. Clock is rolling, says referee Newman.
After 9 o'clock, that's a sign of not being a good official, I think, is what the rule is for the.
Oh, come now, huh?
Keep the clock moving. Who was the dean of the house who used to be the official?
Oh, you mean, I was talking about him earlier tonight. Linus?
No. Nope. From High Park. It's
Ball in the 45.
Angelo Scascia.
Yes, Scascia.
Angelo Scascia.
I love the way first down he used to say, how he used to do it.
First down.
Last play of the 3rd quarter, ball is bobbled. It's on the ground.
Greenway ball!
Yes!
Greenway ball!
Abington with the
Greenway
recovery.
ball! Who got that? Was that
That was
Nash?
Foley.
Foley, number 26.
Foley coming away with it.
Huge play.
Faking the cramp, apparently.
I know.
Not.
Well, the Lakers have been kind of flirting with disaster all night with 3 or 4 of those bad snaps.
Here's the replay of the ball. Again, couldn't get the grip on it, and then Foley came out of nowhere.
You know,
and
what
really,
a great play. As
Yep.
he went in, he kind of used his body to kind of go into him. So he had, and kind of flipped his, the backside around there just to shield him so he was the only one that really had a chance at the ball. Nice play by Foley. Just a great effort. Gives him great field position. That's exactly what you needed. Flipping the field, just a good job by.
with no time left on the clock here in the 3rd, so they're going to put a fresh 12 on the scoreboard. They've already done it, and the Green Wave will have good field position with the lead here. So this, if they can march it in and get another 6 to 8 points here, could bode well for the Green Wave here in the 2nd game of the season.
Yeah, with 27-22, you get that, 10-point lead. That'd be a nice thing to have. Get 5 points. If you can put 8 up on the board, that'd be huge. The Hall of Fame?
Anything you want?
All right. Well, just want to remind everybody, Tuesday, September 27th, at the Abington Middle High School Auditorium is the special town meeting at 7 p.m. Important issues will be raised that affect all the community. It's important that you be there to be part of that decision-making process. Also, we have the Abington Hall of Fame on Sunday, November 13th at 1 p.m. We have some great athletes.
Hold on, you can say it in a minute.
Okay.
Because we got first down for the Green Wave at the 38-yard line. Give Ricketson left
Nothing
side,
doing.
nothing doing. He ran into a lot of white shirts. It'll be a loss of the play. All right, Kev.
So we have some great athletes being inducted into the Hall of Fame, along with Sean Riley.
I was going to say. I was waiting for the second half of that sentence.
Couldn't resist.
The other athletes are the 2009 state championship baseball team.
Steve Paraxis.
Including the pitcher from that team.
Steve Paraxis, who was made AAA in baseball, was a great ball player, great
Sharon,
football player.
Sharon
and
Donovan Hart from the class of 79, a three-sport.
my class, she was a
Awesome.
three-sport athlete, just a great athlete, great person as well. And Brian McCormick from 95, a wonderful hockey player. I think he was the all-time leading scorer for many, many years. And, of course, then we have Sean Riley, the well-deserved Sean Riley going in as well.
Thanks, Kev.
It was a unanimous vote. I abstained.
Riley to throw. Abstained. Got a man downfield, go for LeBlanc. Oh, and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Will LeBlanc, a nice effort on both ends of the ball there.
That was, you could not have thrown a more perfect ball. It's like, that was not an easy catch on LeBlanc's part, but you could not have thrown a more perfect ball. Riley is just slinging it tonight. He's feeling it.
It was a good, well-thrown ball, some good protection for Riley and LeBlanc. Almost. He had one hand on it, just going to the corner right down there at the 20-yard line, but they'll try to kind of reload here on third down. Whew. Ball at the 42 of the Lakers. Green Wave up 27-22. It's been back and forth all night. Riley again with 2 men in the backfield and move back to the I formation. Wideouts to each side. Looking to throw. Riley with a chair pattern. Looking for Zenas, but just doesn't connect down inside the 15-yard line. I like that look. They faked a quick little down and out, a little pump fake. And
So do you
bring
kick
up
it here,
fourth
Sean, or
down.
do you
Looks
go
like,
for it?
looks like they're
4th and
bringing it
15?
in.
I think you kick it. Here's the thing. You got a 5-point lead. You want to make sure they give them a long field. Give them the opportunity to make mistakes. 10:51 remaining in the ball game. You're going to get the ball back.
They got 1 man back. Is number 16, of course, which is Lemieux.
See if you can kick it away from them.
Gauthier kind of playing in the middle. There's a safe to make sure there's no fakes. Punt from
That's
midfield.
a nice
high
high
kick.
High kick.
Lemieux at the 10. Returns up to 15, over the 20, and then tackled down by the Green Wave at about the 23-yard line. Nice kick.
It was a great kick.
Harry Lemieux on the return to the Lakers.
Decent return, too. About a 15-yard return.
51, Mike Elder, and number 76, Cody Johnson. 1st and 10, Lakers.
So 10:38 to go. Lakers trail by 5. The ball at their own 23-yard line.
I don't know. This official seems to have trouble tying his shoes there. It's like he's tying it earlier in the play before. Double knot him, Sean. That's what you got to do. Just double knot him.
Handoff right up the middle.
You know,
Gauthier gets about 1 or 2, then
yeah,
stood
I'd
up
say 1. Wow, they gave him a pretty
him 2.
healthy spot there.
to the 25.
Yeah, that was a healthy spot.
Baby.
Back and forth.
Got 49
clock is
points
running.
on the scoreboard thus far.
I like the action, though. Back and forth, Sean.
Yep. Next week, again, we travel down to Sandwich High School. Friday night, 6 p.m. start.
So Matt Nelson might have to step in, Sean. I have a wedding next week.
Oh, man.
I know.
Did you get that cleared?
It's one of Sue's friends. So,
We love your wife.
yeah, exactly. That's,
Pitch right, Gauthier trying to make something happen. Cuts it back inside, but doesn't
Nothing
get by
doing.
the original line of scrimmage.
Nice
Good job
job.
by the Green Wave D.
great job stretching it out, kind of coming in, good pressure, good penetration. Good job by the Green Wave.
3rd and 8 now at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, if it was one of my friends, I would never go.
Good crowd here from Abington and from Apponequet.
Yeah, it is.
Watching this Abington High School
Beautiful
football
night.
game in 2022.
Friday Night Lights. It's number 20 coming in for the Green Wave. It's Damian.
No,
Number
Nate
20.
Duggan.
That was Matt Duggan.
Nate Duggan.
Nate Duggan.
All around Nate Duggan. He's a
All around.
cornerback. He holds the snap.
Nate Duggan.
You're going to hear a lot about Nate Duggan this year. Shotgun formation once again for Lemieux. 3rd and long.
He's passing the ball.
A little option. He's going to keep it. Cuts it back inside.
That was LeBlanc with a hit of the decade. Holy cow.
Buckley slowed him up, and then LeBlanc
Wow.
just put him into it. Should have been in the with his. Never. I won't even say.
Yeah,
it.
I know what you mean. Nice try. Nice effort there, Sean.
That's all you.
Wow.
See the replay. Lemieux trying to get up through the middle of the defense.
And then this is like just boom. Ooh. Looked like one of those crash test dummies.
So
Wow.
it's going to be the punt now. Line of scrimmage is the 28.
A good job of the defense to keep the ball, get the ball back for your offense. Going to be a
LeBlanc picks it up at the 40-yard line. Trying to get down, just steps out of bounds.
Was
Could
out
throw
of
the
bounds.
flag there, but
I
didn't.
know. I thought he was out of bounds at the 30, at the 45.
So they mark him at the 46.
Yeah, 46.
With 8:10 left on the clock. Green Wave with the ball and the lead.
Yeah, the little muff there when he was trying to pick it up there, Sean. I mean, punts are probably the hardest thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do, and just cost them that time where the Lakers were able to kind of get down there and had decent pursuit down there after that. So, but still great field position for the Green Wave at the 46-yard line.
Abington, I think, would like to methodically just march it downfield, take time off the clock, get more points on the board, though.
Right.
They only lead by 5. LeBlanc lines up on the slot on the left side with Zenith out on the far side. I backfield. They give to Ricketson left side. Ricketson around the end.
Here we
Ricketson zings it outside, tries to turn it back inside, though. Doesn't get the first down, maybe. He's up to the 45.
Yeah, if he kept on going, I think he would have got the first
From
down.
our view, yeah.
I think
if
he was trying to get Gagné to kind of go out and then have a lane to cut back into. But 2nd and 1 here. I think Abington shouldn't get too cute. Just go for it. Sean, just really try to push the ball.
Yep.
You know, one of the things we saw, like when Abington did try to do that quarterback sneak, you saw their defense was aligned up, that they were like kind of really giving that gap over the center. And I'm
Right.
wondering, like, you know, when you have a 2nd and 1 like that, if they show that, I mean, Riley will definitely see that if he's under center and just push that ball and get that first down.
Want to remind you, Saturday, November 19th, 7 o'clock at the Knights of Columbus Hall on Hancock Street. They're going to have the big fundraiser for the playground project. 2nd and 1. Man in motion. They give underneath to LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets the first down. He's inside to about the 41-yard line. Move the stakes for the Green Wave.
Exactly what you want to do. Take time off the clock. Move the stakes.
Tickets can be purchased for the November 19th party at the KSC. Starting on October 1st, your tickets can be purchased online for $25 or $35 at the door. You can go to beaverbrookplayground@gmail for more information.
And my grandkids are 6 and 4. They love it. They love the old one. I know they're going to love the new one even more.
It's going to be
Yeah,
handicap
bring 'em down
accessible.
there.
It's going to be safer for all ages. Here we go. 1st and 10 now at the 41. Right side, LeBlanc. LeBlanc with a big hole up the middle. LeBlanc just turns and burns inside the 30 for the Abington Green Wave. It'll be 1st down. The clock under 6.5 to go.
This is some great blocking. I got to tell you, though, this is like just some great blocking, but also on top of it, Sean, you know, you saw this team was struggling to really make some, you know, do anything on the line. And it's just wearing down the other team and, like, you know, eventually forcing your will on them. Great job and great effort here. And, you know, really the second part of this second quarter and then the, you know, this second half.
Trent Patterson looked a little bit dinged up getting out of that pile, but he waved off the coaches. I'm staying in
He's
here.
a lineman.
Number
He's,
64.
you know, they're tough enough.
That's right. 1st and 10, Abington at the Laker 29-yard line. Riley gives to Ricketson left side. Ricketson cuts it back. Ricketson
Whoa, there he
digs
goes.
forward, gets another 1st down while inside the 20 down to about the 17-yard line.
Wow, he's just like gashing people right now. Really impressive.
As is the Abington line, and really
Right.
throwing some nice blocks, and they continue to block downfield, which is impressive.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, you know, they're pushing, you know, they're 7-8 yards downfield, and they're still pushing. So great job by the Green Wave offensive line and really kind of taking over this game. Now 5 minutes to go in this 5:33 to go here. Sean, you really need to kind of finish this off, get that 10-point lead. More than a touchdown lead would be very helpful. Make my blood pressure go down a little bit.
Man in motion, Nash. Nash
Nothing
gets
to-
hit. Good defensive tackle there by number 28
28.
for the Lakers, which we believe is Dylan Bradley.
I mean, I haven't seen his passports. We have to go, you know, which we believe. I never heard you say that.
Well, he was listed on the printed roster number 26.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But he's been out there all game, and there is no 28
All right, I
on the
got you.
roster. So 2nd down and 9 now for Abington. Taking their time, letting the clock roll as it's under 5 minutes to go here. 27-22. Of course, we have that scoreboard clock. Abington Cam does everything here.
do.
Pretty soon, Kevin, they're not going to
I
even
know
need
it.
us.
Jeez,
I don't know.
Well, that's probably their mission.
Give to Ricketson, right side.
Jab step.
Nick trying to turn it around the corner. Gets it inside to about the 15-yard line. Be well short of the first. Needs another 7 on the 3rd down play that's
Ricketson
coming
doing
up.
a good job, too, keeping the ball inbounds, which means the clock keeps going.
Yep.
You know, and that's exactly what you want to do. Nice play by Gagné there, too, Sean.
Alex Mullen taking a breather for the Green Wave, number 54.
You know, he did a little jab step left, came back, and I thought he was going to get a lot more out of that. Of course, he had to cover a lot of real estate there to get outside.
See Bodie Johnson out there, number 76, right tackle. 4 minutes to go here in the game. A touchdown could make things rather difficult for the Lakers here. The Green Wave can continue to move the ball south.
3rd and 7.
Riley under center.
Offsides. That's a huge penalty.
Yep.
Offsides is the call. It was one of those things where a little contagious on the Lakers side of the ball. One jumped and then everybody jumped.
Yeah, it looked like they were going to looking for a blitz. You don't see that happen very often when the defensive tackle
Yeah, just
blitzes. Comes offside.
well, I mean,
I don't
that
know if
looked
Riley
like it was
mixed up
that
the
looked like it was
cadence there.
slow motion, but it looks like he moves that way anyways. He's a pretty big boy. He's a big boy.
3 minutes, 30 seconds and rolling. Aiden Powers over the ball. His comrades line up left and right. We got Foley and Nash in the backfield. Riley letting the clock roll down. Give right side. Nash puts his head down, dives over the 10-yard line.
This is 4th and about 1. Does not get it. We come down with just under 3 minutes to go. They're going to call a timeout here. The
Yep.
Lakers are.
At 3:06.
3:06.
Because they want to leave some time on the clock if they can either stop this 4th down conversion attempt by the Green Wave, or if Abington scores, and they're going to need to score probably twice.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So Abington's got 4th down here, Sean. It doesn't really matter if it's a pass play or a running play because, the clock's going to stop.
Yep.
But if you get the 1st down, you could pretty much almost run the clock out or run it down with running plays, run another couple minutes off.
Yeah, I was watching quarterback Michael Riley did a good job of letting the clock, the play clock roll down. The back judge who lines up behind the defense raises his hand when there's 10 seconds left on the play clock. Didn't hear what the referee just said then. So he raises his hand when there's 10 seconds left to go, so Riley knows he can count in his head, until it gets down to 3 or 4, and then he'll snap the ball. So they're going to use all of that clock to leave as little on the scoreboard for the Lakers.
Well, 4th and 1, and this is pretty much the ball game for the Lakers. If they don't stop
True.
the Green Wave here, they almost would need a miracle. It's been a great ball game back and forth.
Connor O'Donnell out there, get some of the big bodies. Buckley's out there. They go right up in the line of scrimmage. See if they can move him offside.
Yeah, offsides.
And someone moved.
Offsides.
Or what happened there? I don't see any flags.
What?
What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They said illegal substitution. Going to move him back 5 yards.
There's only 11 guys.
Or did they say it was a... Yeah, I thought he said 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Did you see
5,
11?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4.
10, 11, 12.
You got 12?
All right, they can count. Got to give it to them.
1, 2. Yep. Yep, there's 12. How's that happen? All right, so it's 4th and 6. Michael Riley making sure his receivers know where they're going. Ball to 14. Riley rolling. Oh, another whistle. What?
Oh, come on. They got to call it before they snap it.
Wow.
Jeez.
3:06 on the clock.
I don't think I've ever seen, they were well into the play.
Yeah. Woo, baby. So what was going to be 4th and 1 is now 4th and 6.
3:06 remaining still.
Which does change your play
Nothing
selections.
easy.
So next week, once again, you're going to be at Sandwich High School. If you want to check the schedules for any of the Green Wave sports, you go to arbiter.com. Arbiterlive.com, thank you. ARBITER, and then the word live. Arbiterlive.com.
So-
And then you can type in what school you want to look at and then what sport. Sorry, Kev.
No, I was going to say, though, so that play looked like they really had them spread out. Looked like there was a lot of room to move there. And then, Riley looked like he was rolling out. But I think, he could be the run for it or he could, throw the ball at any time. So I kind of like that play.
I think that might have been one of the options that with Riley rolling into the wide side of the field, that if he thought he could get the 6 yards, he could do that. And I think the Lakers coaches were nervous that they didn't have the coverage they needed with Abington flooding the zone over there. So we'll line it all up once again. Ball on the 14-yard line. Abington up 27-22 in this battle between the Lakers and the Green Wave.
The 47-minute play.
Zenas out wide to the far side. Looks like Simonetti in the slot. Two men on the right side. Riley looking to throw. Goes across the middle. And it's picked off at the 5-yard line. Going to break away down the far sideline. Riley's going to be the only guy to get near him. Here comes Ricketson up at the 40. He's going to get to him down at the 22-yard line. What a turnaround there.
Oh, boy.
Woo!
Well, still got the 5-point lead. Defense has got to step up here.
Wow. We have seen some crazy plays tonight.
They really have.
Riley takes a snap. Immediately gets a blitz coming up the middle, and he throws it right across the middle looks like he was looking for Connor Pease, but the ball was high and intercepted at the 5. And, of course, it's Gauthier, their lead running back.
The effort by Ricketson is just amazing.
Yeah,
he's down at the 21.
Saved the touchdown.
And he spotted at the 20.
Wow. 2:51 to go. Rolling to the left side. Looking to throw. Throws it under. It's caught. Two receivers running into each other. It's down at about the 4-yard line. So the Lakers will now have first
penalty
and goal. Roughing the passer being called.
This guy's a joke. He's an absolute joke. Horrendous.
So the pass reception got it down to the 4. They'll go half the distance, get it to the 2.
What a joke.
Don't see what happened behind the play on the replay because our
the
cameraman is doing the right thing and following the ball. So now first and goal at the 2-yard line. 2.5 minutes to go and rolling. Mew with Gauthier behind him. Flounders to his left. Gauthier takes the ball up the middle. He's going to get stopped, though. He actually didn't have a good handle on the ball. Blow the whistle. Didn't have a good handle on the ball in the initial handoff. And a timeout call on the field. Abington stops the clock at 2:07. Because they'd like to stop the Laker offense right here with a second and goal situation. Whew, Kevin, we've seen it
back
all.
and forth. We're saying whoever has the ball the last, Sean, probably will win. And unfortunately, a big turnover for the Green Wave right at the end there. But
sort of muffed punt snap down at the 1-yard line earlier.
I know everything has been just one thing after another tonight. Still 2 minutes to go here for the Green Wave too. So, I wonder, Sean, you let them score and then you save all your timeouts and then try to,
That's always the debate. We've seen because if they score right now and get 6 points, it's going to be 28-27. You figure they'll probably go for 2 to make it 29-27 at best. Abington's got to march it downfield and then either go for a field goal or for the touchdown to win. So I'm sure the coaching staff is discussing it right now. Maybe they're going to see what happens this play. And you got to think that the Lakers are going to try to keep it on the ground because if they don't get in, the clock will continue to roll, whereas if they tried to throw it and it's incomplete, it'll stop the clock. So let's see what Coach Fife from the Lakers selects and what he's telling his quarterback, Harry Lemieux, to share with the rest of the huddle. 2:07 on the clock. Green Wave up 27-22 here in the fourth quarter. Second game of the year.
Here we go.
Lemieux with Gauthier lined up right behind him. They run to the right. Gauthier dives forward. No signal. No, he's short. He's going to be at the 1-yard line.
It's going to be third down.
Third and goal, and Abington will have to burn a timeout. Stop the clock at 1:56. Little big chess game going on right now between the coaches on both sidelines. You can see the pursuit on against Gauthier.
I think what you want to do, I mean, obviously Gauthier, they want him to, they feel he's their bread and butter guy, Sean, and maybe like what you try to do, they feel Abington might be keying on him. What you want to do, Abington's done a good job. Maybe, hopefully, they'll try to do something different, and the Green Wave might be able to get a little negative play here. See what happens.
Right, now do the Lakers go to the well once again in between the tackles, or do they maybe fake a handoff and Lemieux try to scamper around the sideline? You just don't know. They got to be ready for all of it.
Absolutely.
Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington Green Wave football action
27-22.
with Matt Nelson and Kevin Tachi and Matt Lyons, the eye in the sky. Hope you enjoyed watching this game as much as we enjoyed being here to bring it to you, along with all the fans. Certainly worth the price of admission tonight, Kev.
No, absolutely. Especially for you and I.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's been a great game. Kids back and forth.
So, pins and needles right now. All the parents and fans of the Green Wave, and I'm sure the Lakers are also a little anxious right now about what they're about to see here in the third play, 3rd and goal, from the 1. They go right up to the line of scrimmage. They stack it on the right side with Gauthier. Got 2 running backs behind him. The coach is calling timeout, and they're going to burn a timeout to talk about it again. They didn't like what they saw of the Abington defense. I think the referee is losing his voice there.
Well, he's been using it a lot.
Want to thank the town of Abington is the recipient of some ARPA funds, the American Rescue Plan funds, and through a lot of help with the town manager and the town accountant and some of the town department heads, we're trying to spend the money wisely and invest in some of those things that that need to be done, but the town usually doesn't have the money to do. We don't want to borrow the money to do it. So one of the things you may be seeing in the very, very near future is they're going to totally refurbish the infield of the Varsity baseball field, which is located to our right. If you've played on that field, you know there's some dangerous spots where there's some big lips. When you go to the outfield from the infield clay, it really falls off. A real situation where you can break an ankle. So they're going to completely redo that infield in the coming weeks. Also looking to do some upgrades for the softball field. There's some DPW equipment that's been purchased. But let's get back to this game.
Here we go.
3rd and goal, the same lineup, but now Gauthier with 2 running backs lined up to his right. Lemieux takes a look at a throw. Lemieux is being chased.
To keep up.
He's going to
Got it.
touchdown. He hit the pylon. Gets the 6 points just at the last second. And with 1:49 on the clock, what a headsy play by the senior quarterback. That he was being rushed from the very get-go and just tucks it around. He's back at the 10-yard line with the ball tucked under. There's no way he was going to throw, and I thought he was going to step out, Kev. And he was able to just touch that pylon. That pylon is considered to be in the end zone.
His feet were inbounds, which is the most important thing there when reaching out for the pylon. Well, the Green Wave's got 1:49.
Right.
Ooh. So Green Wave could do a field goal too, tie it, or win if they see what happens here. They're going to go for 2, obviously.
See if they go for Gauthier again. The same formation. Lemieux looking to roll and throw. Pressure, puts it up across the middle, and
nice catch.
Caught from the ball was thrown behind the intended receiver, but he did a nice job. That's the big tight end once again, Ethan Brown. So they go up by 3 now with 1:48 to go. Whew. Ethan Brown gets the PAT pass. So now it is 30-27. The Lakers over the Green Wave. Big kickoff return coming up for the Green Wave, and see if the Lakers now try the
Well,
short kick.
the Green Wave has started off usually around their 40-yard line. If they get a decent return, get even better than that. It's a short field, couple of minutes. I think they only have 1 timeout left, though, which,
They just brought, they put LeBlanc back deep, brought Ricketson up to the next level, standing at about the 20,
see if they notice that.
along with A.J. Nash, who's on the far side of the field on the 20. Simonetti in the middle at the 40. And the Lakers line up to kick right to left across your television screen. Here we go, sports fans. Offside. Ball's kicked up, grabbed by AJ, and it'll be down at the 35.
Now, Apponequet was offsides, but no call.
I thought so.
AJ Nash on the return for the Green Wave, brought down by the Lakers.
So the Green Wave offense.
Travis,
We'll have to play a little time control and ball control with 1:44 to go.
first and 10 Green Wave on their 35-yard line.
Is a replay of the kickoff.
Yeah, the guy on the right-hand side.
Yeah, and maybe the first guy down below too, but never you mind. Ball to 35. Abington likely is going to have to go to the air here. Incomplete passes will stop the clock. Receivers are going to need to step out of bounds. Nothing to say they can't run the ball either. It's just probably going to be
Passing the ball.
pitches to the outside. Ricketson's going to line
Yeah,
up
you
in
got
the
to try to,
backfield.
like you said, John, stop the clock, be smart.
2 wideouts to each side. Now they're going to put 3 on the near side with LeBlanc in motion. They're looking to throw. Riley
jeez.
dropped the ball. Got knocked out of his hand. And he'll be recovering it, though, back at around the 16, 15-yard line. They're going to line up right on the line of scrimmage. 1:36 of clock.
I don't know why the clock stopped.
Not sure either.
Clock should be going.
Now it's winding. Okay.
What was it?
I'm not sure, but now it's winding.
Oh, okay.
Ball's on the 15. The show, a quick one to Simonetti. Gets hit immediately, though, at the 19-yard line. Green Wave will line up. Whoop. Abington's going to call the last timeout, I believe. Yep, last timeout, ball at the 19-yard line with 1:19 to go. They got to get it up to the 45 for the first down, and they have a third down play coming up. See a hook and pitch coming up, Kev?
I don't know. Probably something. Last week in Cohasset, they were calling that out, Sean, right before the halftime.
Well, I mean, a lot of teams practice it now, so
Well, Cohasset knows Abington pretty well, too,
Yeah.
over the years. So
they know
you know.
that we can do it.
Well, you got third and a long way to go here.
So 1:19 to go. 3-point deficit right now for the Green Wave. A lot of yards between where they are and the end zone, but we have seen crazy things happen all game.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a very bizarre game back and forth. Just when you think one team has all the momentum,
Yes.
poof, it goes away.
Well, you had Abington moving downfield, ready to score and kind of put the nail in the coffin. And then there's the interception at the 5-yard line. Not only an interception, but a big run back into Abington territory, which led to that last touchdown. So the ball at the 24-yard line. Third down for Abington. Trips to the right side. One out to the far side. Riley looking to throw. Throws across the middle. They do. The hook and
LeBlanc.
pitch. LeBlanc turns it upfield, gets the first down. LeBlanc's going to get out of bounds after he crosses over midfield. Couldn't have done any better. They threw it to Connor Pease, the good hands man. Big target. Nice job by Riley to put it right between the 8 and the 7. And LeBlanc came from the far side and took it.
It was
for
a
the first
little
down.
bit different type of hook a lateral
Yeah.
because there was a little bit of a delay there.
But it breathes new life. Connor does a great job, makes a good toss, and a couple of nice block. AJ with a good block. And now the Green Wave in Lakers territory with 1:09 to go.
Not over. Had a third in what? 25 or 4,
They had to
35?
get up to the 45. They were down, what, at the 10?
Right.
Yeah,
Wow.
third and 35-ish. Michael Riley making sure everyone's in the right position.
Holy
there.
cow.
Man in motion, looking to throw. Got some time. Put it up, just throws it over everyone. It stops the clock.
They got 3 guys on Ricketson.
Yep. Student body. in
I
the
think,
white
you know, when
shirts
you
coming
have
down.
when you see that type of defense where they're putting 3 guys on Ricketson, you throw it to the other side because there's nobody over there.
Yeah,
You know, if you've got your 4 or 5 guys and you have 3 over here, then really on the other side it's going to be very light. So I would just load up Ricketson and just do trips on the other side, really kind of spread them out.
Simonetti checks in. Connor Pease takes a breather. Second down at the 46-yard line. Matt Lyons giving you a great view from high above Memorial Field right now. Aiden Powers making sure his linemen are ready with him. Again, they put a man in motion, trips to the near side. Riley moving, and he throws it. He was trying to set up a little middle screen.
Yeah, they're just keying on Ricketson.
Yeah.
They've got like two guys. I mean, they're not going to go for anything there. They're just keying on him no matter where he goes. So you got to use LeBlanc. You got to use other people.
But, I got to give credit, though, to it was an intelligent play by
Yeah, he just threw
Riley.
it away, right.
Yeah, don't waste time, right?
Yeah, it's right there.
Stop
Don't
the clock.
throw it away.
That brings up 3rd and 10 at the 46. Pease checks back in. Simonetti takes a breather. Woo, baby.
I know. Back and forth we go.
Can't say this
Just
game
when you
didn't have
think it's over.
excitement. All right, Green Wave. Zenas out wide to the near side. Tight formation, one man in the backfield. Izzy goes in motion. Riley looking to throw. Looking for Zenas. Zenas stops, now curls back.
Oh,
the
knocked
ball's
down.
Knocked down. He had Connor Pease coming across the middle. And that would have been a good completion for the first down. Looked like Zenas slowed down a little bit, and then he started to come back for the ball. And 4th down and 10 now at the 46. Whew.
Yeah. Just hopefully they can get something here. Keep the magic going, Sean. 51 seconds left. I don't know what the play is. What do you call?
You need 10, right? You need 11. So,
You need 10 yards to keep it going.
quick down and out. They got Connor Pease going out wide to the far side of the field. Zenas is on the near side. Izzy's not sure where he is now. He's setting up in the slot. 3-man rush. Riley rolling to his left, looking for a receiver. Now goes down the middle of the field.
Zenas
and it's
down.
incomplete. He had an option there to try to connect downfield with Darren Zenas, and it falls incomplete. So that'll be a turnover and downs on the 46, and that is likely all she wrote is the Lakers can just kneel down on the ball. Wow. Riley was checking off, looking for a receiver, and then Zenas broke his route and ran for an open spot in the field, but they just couldn't connect. And the Lakers will now come up to the line of scrimmage at the 46.
Now, good game back and forth. Just ended up on the wrong side. A lot better than last week, and that's all you're looking for. You got to get improvements, and those wins will come.
Tough loss for the Green Wave
It is.
because they had some opportunities. They did some good jobs also stopping the Lakers at times, but a couple of big plays by the Lakers, a couple of big plays by the Green Wave.
Right.
But we'll be going down to Sandwich for game number 3. And this will be the last kneel. And that'll be it. That'll be the first win of the season for the Lakers. A hard-fought battle by the Lakers. The Green Wave, I know they're going to be disappointed, but we saw some good things. We saw some things we can work on. And I'm sure with this coaching staff, they'll be back and better as we move along each week. So, again, check your schedules on arbiterlive.com. We're going to go play at Sandwich Friday at 6 o'clock, and then Thursday night at Quincy Memorial Stadium, and then we play at Rockland. And then 4 games from now will be a home game against East Bridgewater. Any final thoughts, Kev?
Yeah, just a tough loss, back and forth. Ball didn't just go their way in the end. It's unfortunate, but they played a great game.
Yep, they're going to have to bounce back until, as they grow and mature and they learn each other to play better with each other. They're going to take advantage of those opportunities, and we'll see some good victories from the Green Wave in the games to come. So I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to thank Matt Nelson. I want to thank Kevin Tachi, Matt Lyons. Some thanks to Kevin Whalen. My name is Sean Riley. Thanks to all of the coaching staff, everyone who's here supporting the Abington Green Wave football. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week.